Yeah, I'm still here, Tank. I'm still here, man. Shout it out. Just got my phone on mute, so the background. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm well. I just want to go over a few items we're talking about, that's going to be really important and effective. We're going to be sending out this alkaline water. It's OSOICE alkaline water. We want everybody to make testimonial videos about it. Maurice, I know you made your testimonial video, but I want you to try the water and make some commercials about it, Yep, young girl, he working on something now. We're getting, OSOICE water. We're going to have, we're going to be rejuvenating each other with this water because it's a special, made from a special place. We got to, we know the manufacturer of it, the creator. And so we're going to be doing OSOICE water. So make sure y'all, please stay tuned and spread the word on the OSOICE water. Like, we really, in Detroit, they're killing niggas, literally. Like, they were selling bad water. Like, literally, like, man, that's cold. They just killing the people. Like, they ain't even care. Like, they were talking about public officials having to go to prison about that, So, but, because the alkaline water, what they seeing now, and now they got it in Kroger, they got it in the Whole Foods, because they see it's really enhancing you when you drink it. So, also, we got, water for sale. We want everybody to make testimonial videos, spreading their love about it. So we can boost those sales up, and put the facts out there. Yep.
All right, well, that's lining right up. I spoke with Amonette this morning, and we were talking about the water, and she was saying that coming up, she's going to give me a sample of that. So that's just something that we talked about this morning. So you say take it to the next level and make a commercial for it. So 10-4.
Yeah, and spread the word. Tell your family, your friends, to try the OSOICE water. It's going to be the hottest thing. It's going to be like Pepsi and Coke, baby. We're going to push it. I mean, everybody ain't drinking soda. It's crazy how people ain't drinking soda no more, but people still do. But, we just got to introduce something different, and break it down on them. We also got, what's coming on. I'm just, it's Tank talking. Welcome to OSOICE, ATUN-RE The Real Messiah, the one and only ATUN-RE, who's the greatest teacher. I told him that the other day, man, you're a great teacher. Because he raised your vibrations, because he helps you point out things bad about yourself to help you to correct. Because, you know everything, but when somebody can point stuff out to you, you say, oh, I didn't think about that. You dang right you didn't think about it because it ain't coming from you. But it's good to have, smart people around you that can raise you up too, because a real G, you don't put yourself on, you get put on. That's like, some old school game, so, like, ain't nobody can make it to the top by themselves. I've been trying my whole life. It's quite difficult, but, but then you learn, as you go along, because, a lot of our families, they're, of love, but then it's like you have to work with other networks and other organizations. A lot of us, we got exposed to Pops, and Pops taught us to speak to one another. Like, y'all niggas talk. We had, on the land, we had secret handshakes with the pinky. You know what I'm saying? He was like, y'all need to talk to each other every day. Get each other phone numbers, communicate. The niggas really don't talk, and I think it's wrong with the greeting. We had our own greetings on the land on Tamaray. We had like a pinky handshake, and it was like it wasn't no secret about it. It was just let you know that you was cool. It was like a pinky handshake where we cross each other's pinky. It was like a connection, instead of like the whole pat on your back, because it's like, some people go too far with that, with OSOICE water we got coming. We also got the nigga, I believe it's called. We're working on the title, but we got the nigga jeans, which are the jeans, OSOICE jean wear, and it's gonna be called nigga jeans. And you turn the word nigga around, you get hugging. That's gonna, break down the spells of that word that we give so much power to. We give a lot of power to that word, and it's like, depending on who calling you at a different time or a different point of view of a different day, is based on how you respond back to who was saying that word to you. Because the wrong person said at the wrong time, it could be a fight, or it could be said at the wrong time by somebody else. It could be a good day. It could be a big hug. But that word has a lot of power. So anyway, we got the nigga podcast. I think that's the title of it. Nigga podcast coming. We got a couple brothers, Brother Shining Brave and Brother Tree. Brother Tree's a music producer, so he wants the energy of like with the drink champs. We're gonna kind of vibe with that format of it, but it's gonna be elevated conversations and good information from a galactical OSOICE perspective. And again, welcome to the call. Make sure everybody go to ATUN-RE.com. That's our website. Please purchase the book. And to this call here is just for the public, for the general public, to let you know we got what to come and what's here, But again, it's good for y'all to join OSOICE because we have many private phone calls as well, where we talk day to day. We're going into a lot of details about stuff. It's a family, we're a unit, and we love each other. Anytime right now anybody can chime in, I know I'm doing quite a bit of talking, but I gotta put yourself on record sometime. But I feel like if it's you talking about something productive and worth talking about, hey, go ahead and say it. As the chief said, you got anything good to say, damn, you supposed to say it. I love that guy. So yeah. If it's out of love, if it's something, profound that's going to affect others in a good way, we should share it, But it's rolling. It is rolling.
Well, I say I like to share something, man. Today, I almost felt like something physical inside of my ear, my left ear. I had never experienced anything like that. I don't know if anybody else out there has been experiencing that, but I just thought it was just a cool synchronization. That's something that he talked about, and then I experienced it not too long after getting after the call. Just a real distinct tone that went off. Like I said, it was almost like I could reach into my ear and pull it out, and it was physical.
High pitch,
High pitch, yeah. It was
just Brother Dre, man. Shout it out, brothers.
Shout it out.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, man. I was just talking to the brothers last week about that, man. They were telling me that that's like, that's like our people trying to communicate with you. So we have to try to send a tone. So we have to vibrate, give a tone higher than the tone that they're giving. He said it could be them coming, checking you out, making sure that you're good. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, because your vibrations are rising, so they checking you out. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to communicate with you. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
That's what the brother just told me last week how to handle it, because I was having a lot of I was explaining the same thing you having. You know what I'm saying? You hear the high pitch ringing in your ear. You know what I'm saying? And I said it was getting so loud. I felt like I started digging in my ear, like rubbing my ears, like something was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And so
yeah. Last Thursday was the most intense. I was in this.
That means your vibrations are rising. That means your vibrations are going up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You're on the right track. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yep. And also it's good to, like, when something is happening, to observe everything that's taking place. Because one rule of alchemy is like really get an understanding of everything that's in the equation. All that's taking place. And like I know Brother Terrence was saying too, is that listen to what happened right before you heard that ringing, because that triggered it. So it's like you got to be aware of like all what's going on within you, because we're all on different levels of vibration, different levels and channels. It's like we're in our own individual spaceship, but we link back to the mothership, which is OSOICE. We flying with that right now. But at the same time, each one of us on different levels of elevation. Some way higher than others, you know what I'm saying? But it's like we all here on the ground because we're in this prison, and it's got us blinded by this gravity. But some of our thoughts can go up to the higher parts of heaven. We can, channel that stuff and then be able to bring it down and communicate to others, so they can get an understanding, so they can raise their vibrations up. Chief is the best at that, doing it with anybody. he can talk to anybody, and just be like, that's what I want to get at. Cause I know I be observing so much that I be quiet, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta learn how to dance with it, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be in the middle with it. You can't just be quiet on one side, or you can't be talking a whole lot. You gotta be right there in the middle, and make it go smooth, at a gentle point. That's what Chief has taught me. Like, he's taught me like how to be more calm. At one point I was way too aggressive. Even though I'm like that now, but I get it from my dad. My dad just be on 10 all the time. He's just that straight alpha dude, you know what I'm saying? That he still be going to the gym every day. So it's in me. There's a lot of us, but you can't be stern like that. You gotta be gentle. I know the other lady broke it down to me too. She was from New York, and she was like a very achiever. That's one. That's a nickname, you know, Little New York. You know, but you break that word down, New York. Like they call them New York. But then you break that word down right there, you say New York. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, like Dr. York, you know, Malachi Z. York, they're saying he the New York, he the new one. You know, so in New York, in the Big Apple, they call it the Big Apple because you hear, we bite an apple, you hear a crunch. It's like bite, and then you hear a crunch. It's like a lot of vibrations that's happening. But in Georgia, in the South, we call it a peach state, and it's real soft. You see what I'm saying? You bite into a peach, you don't hear nothing. A peach be good though. You see what I'm saying?
I sure do.
But then it's like in the South, we got that Southern hospitality, and you can't be like, you know, you can't be on that. And Jesus ain't real. You can't be on that with people. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll be like, you'll be breaking them. You like breaking their computer program. Like you overloading them with too much, and they run. You know, until they're able to like, you know, put the proper equation in their heads where they can be able to balance it out. You know, so I'm just observing that. And also we got, we'll let everybody know too, this brother Tank. Welcome to the OSOICE, ATUN-RE The Real Messiah, OSOICE Progress Call. Tank on the line. We got the new YouTube channel coming. It's going to be called The Best of ATUN-RE. Where we're going to go back in the circle again with it. You know, we're going to put because like right now if you go to the OSOICE channel or ATUN-RE channel, you got a lot of OSOICE on there right now. You know, you got to like scroll down to get to the, you know, to the best stuff at the bottom. You know, so we're going to like take all this stuff at the bottom and put it right back up at top on the whole new page. I feel like after a while it's going to be 100 OSOICE pages or ATUN-RE pages of just, you know, of people in that want to spread that energy. And it's the hottest, like whatever hot, everybody going to want to spread. That's just how, we all one mind, you know, and you get connected to it. You be like, hey, I want to share this with somebody else too. So like we're going to do the best of ATUN-RE. And we're going to just like put all the old videos up at top. But Young Elder, that's what he's doing now on his channel. Y'all know Young Elder, he's one of ATUN-RE students. You know, he's a great teacher. You know, he put a lot of old stuff from Chief did 10 years ago, like old classics from like ages ago that we just now having to catch up on. That's why Chief be so low key. We ain't caught up on his old stuff yet. You know, it's something was done 10 years ago, and we just not like really getting overstanding of it like right now. That's how far ahead he is. He has to slow down for us. You know, he has to make it, you know. So the best of, you know, yep. So then we got the OSOICE water. Y'all make sure y'all, you know, purchase that real soon. We're going to make sure everybody do a testimonial video on it as well. Talking about the love and spreading the love of, you know, of all that we doing. You know, just spreading the word of OSOICE. Ooh. Yep.
Ooh.
You know, it's about, ooh. We're getting there one day at a time. Let me see. Yep. What's going on with you, Big Dredo? How's your day, man? Who else we got on the line? Anybody want to say anything?
This Shaddah Da Family.
Shout it out, Power. Yeah, how you, big bro?
No, good. Hanging in there, maintaining.
Oh. Good to hear your voice, man. Philly in the house.
Same. Yes, sir. Oh, so nice.
And that all that we do, oh, so nice, and all that we say. You know, if I can add another venture that's being worked on within OSOICE, is almost everything mobile app that's available now for download. And with that app, you know, you can get a lot of, you know, your business credit refixed. You get your landing page. Also get your mobile app. Do almost everything. You know, that's done by Brother Dewani and OSOICE, and that's popping off right now. So you can be able to, you know, that class is coming. Where you be able to, like, you know, start your business. A lot of us don't know how to go about getting into a business, starting a business, making an LLC, you know, doing a business plan, you know, business cards. You know, a lot of us do the marketing stuff first, get the business cards and all the pretty stuff, but don't have a good product. You know, so you come to OSOICE, we'll help you develop your product, help you develop you. You know, because once you get you better, you're going to then realize, like, hey, I need to have my own business. You know, and that's what ATUN-RE wants you. He wants you to be independent, self-sufficient, you know, and we all working with each other within the organization and spreading the love. You know, it's like Pride America with the insurance. It's like it's one group, big network of familiar minds. They just selling insurance. We OSOICE, we got a lot of similarities. You know, and it's a group that we're involved with, and it's growing faster and faster. for certain, unique beings, I feel like the most advanced. My opinion, we're very like independent and smart. A lot of us are extremely bright, like next level bright. So we doing a lot of within organizations, businesses within OSOICE to help us all get us all going, And we open the door for everybody. You call us 24 hours, Our email address is contact@ATUN-RE.com. You call anybody 24 hours a day, somebody will be there for you to chat with you, to talk to you, help you going through, get you what you're getting through. Yep. So, we roll along.
Cool.
So, do we have Young Elder on the line?
Mm-hmm.
Young Elder, I got a question.
I don't think it's Elder. Elder on the line. Young Elder, you there? I don't think Young Elder on the line. It's all good.
Well, maybe one of the brothers can ask me, Brother Anthony, Brother Tane, one of y'all brothers can ask me. I got a question. I was listening to one of Dr. Malachi's on stage, and he was talking about how, our other four senses was taken away from us. And I was just he talked about it briefly, but I was wondering if somebody can expand on that.
Well, all senses rely back to just one, and that's the sense of touch and feeling. Because when you look at something with your eyes, your eyes are then, decoding. Right, so it's a whole, right. So it's four high ones, and one is clairvoyance.
All that is one sense, which is touch, I get that.
Right. So there's four high ones, and one of them is like, I know three right now. One is telepathy, right? Telepathy is, able to read someone's mind. Like, a lot of us, we probably challenge that sometimes, like, man, am I thinking what this person is thinking? A lot of times you are. It's kind of like in basketball or football. You in the sport, you playing defense, you kind of can predict what that person's about to do. You just did a form of telepathy right there. You can kind of analyze what they're about to do. And that's why it's like a lot of us have a hard time. I feel like the Nubian woman, the black woman, they be knowing everything because they can read people's minds. You know what I'm saying? That's why they be so quiet. They're very observant. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But they practice telepathy all the time. That's why I be like trying to lie for the most part. Ooh. Because they be knowing what's up already. You know how they be knowing. They be like, nigga, I already know. It's like lying to your grandmama. Like, he's like, you can't do it. Like, I can't. Because she already know what I'm thinking. They really do know what you be thinking because they can just feel it. Another one is intuition. And that's being able to, see more into it, being able to see into the future about it. Like, looking deeply about it and know the outcome is going to be. Going to certain situations, like certain environments, you can read the energy. Being able to do that. And clairvoyance, I may be wrong on the clairvoyance, but I think it's clairvoyance. It's
psychopathy, it's clairvoyance, intuition, and telepathy.
Okay.
Four senses. I was listening to how you're saying that I guess, the higher beings took those four senses out of our body by taking from our like a bone in our body that was connected to our what do you call it?
So I think they were removed because we were reckless. We were out of control, out of our minds. But now in this day and age, a lot of us are, they're being inserted back in to your pituitary gland. And those ones that you selected can embrace that energy, and they're allowed to have those gifts. But it's up to you, put yourself up to the task, up to the mission, up to having that. Because it's like, well, Young Ghetto was saying, like having the power to be invisible or having certain energies, like you may use it for bad. But a lot of us, our vibrations are being risen. And we really can see it through the babies because they be very a lot brighter. They be able to pick up on things a lot quicker because they have more of a sense of compassion. They're more loving, They really tap into those higher channels. It's just more of a natural thing for them. And these generations, it's getting better and better to a degree. And at the same time, other parts of it is getting worse and worse. But that's just the whole, the cycle of life energy. But then psychometry is like having the ability, to pick up something and know all about it. A lot of times we can go into our room and sit on certain parts of our house, and you have a flashback of events that took place those areas, it's like, like for the bros, you got the old man cave, and you got like a sofa. A lot of times you sit in that sofa, you kind of have flashbacks of the past, It's like, whoa. In a good way, though. That's psychometry, then intuition, telepathy. But it's sport. I know I can channel them, but I look at it as just the hood power, just that go power. Just figure it out in the moment. Because all them definitions and having to memorize about heart, you got to be in it. You got to live it. You got to just go at it. Like, put the chest out there and pick it up as you go. It's like you got to be it. But I do need to study up more. But hope I was able to answer your question.
Yeah. Did that have to do with us, like our evolution being sped up, and we was like, and we had? I mean, does it have to do with that?
Yeah, I think at one point we were like gold. That's why like sex is it's an animalistic energy, because I feel at one point in ancient times, like only like the people of a lower energy level had sex, and the other people. I don't want to talk. I don't want to go there with that. Hold on. Let me fix this. So we were gold at one point, and we've been like gold, and then we became green, and then now we're brown. It's like our energy is fading, but then it's being sped back up through more of from a different degree. Because it's always about paying attention and about channeling the currency. You see, but now it's like where our attention is put onto. That's the new currency. Everybody thinks it's money, but that's the facade. This is what people are paying attention to, because TMZ is hot. Whatever they put out there, people are paying attention to it. But you're investing your time into that. The time is one thing that we don't have. Like, we all say, at ATUN-RE say, time ran out a long time ago. So we're paying attention too much to the wrong stuff. We're looking into the wrong direction. That's why I don't like Chief. He's going to tell you how it is. He's going to be real and to the point. This is what it is. Ain't no funny about it. Ain't no who about it. And a lot of people like because he curse a lot, but it's like he getting your attention. We don't have time to be baby stuffing you. He going to tell you, we call them curse words now, but they were once called blessed words, because they have a way of getting your full attention. It's like when Bernie Mac is describing the word motherfucker, he has a joke about the word motherfucker. It takes rhythm, tone, and content to be able to rhyme. Mm-hmm. Right, to be able to flow and use curse words in your conversation. You have to be on a certain beat, on a certain vibe, especially people to vibe with it. And like Bernie Mac has a joke about motherfucker, but he's saying it, but it's describing like ever, and it's a very simple thing. Yeah. One word and describing a lot of things. That's genius. You using very simple terms, right, to describe something of significant. That's why Seinfeld took off. It was very simple. It was in one room, like Cosby. Those shows were very simple, and they just like made the stuff simple, and people just caught on to it. You gotta go slow with some people. But you have more people on the lower level vibration than in the higher level. But you have compassion, love for everybody, because we all have the right to live on this plane, the planet Earth, equally, And that's what it's about, and then sharing the energy with the right people to take you to the next level. So yeah, like I think a lot of it will be removed, but I feel like it's more of a test. I call this Mortal Kombat 2019. This is worse than Tank. Whatever. I mean, this is not my personal word, so I guess right now we'll do like this is not OSOICE. I'm making a joke, but like this is like the who can make it, because I feel like okay, let's take it. I would challenge these thoughts today, right? We all know Hitler, right? Everybody know Hitler, right? Mm-hmm. Man, he had actual camps where he was making his own babies, like he was channeling his own humans, people. Fine, but the thing is, it was happening. I knew about everything that go on. I'm not saying what I knew. I don't know what the whole detail was, but the whole thing, it was being allowed. Because if it wasn't being allowed, it would have been stopped. So it's like energy is being channeled. We all have the right to live on this planet. It's beings from other galaxies all over the place. We got to learn how to work together here and be on the same page. But a lot of us are literally from different planets, like literally. Like imagine we was one of them babies. We could have been one of them babies born at a Hitler camp. Like I got here, I'm here. That could have been one of us. And like it's it's just what it is. But they have, because when you see it on Netflix now, a lot of TV programs they showing like how these modern babies are being made. A lot of them is like on camps and stuff. Like what? This is not OSOICE. This is the words of Brandon Bashar Thurman Poole. This is my opinion. I'm putting out you know, we don't view or like the views of Hitler. You know, we're just discussing one of his, you know, his past or something that took place. But we're not supporting that. We're just saying that's something that took place. So these are the words of Brandon Poole, though. You know, I gotta keep the image of the brand clean. Well, I love to. That's what our mission is OSOICE. We're gonna make sure everything we say is professional and it's like, you know, it go out the right way. So yes, so it's like a lot of things taking place. But Anu is the Most High. That's the title given to the Most High. A lot of us are in that order, you know, and it's being channeled down. We're here getting others in order, and those ones are part of the family gonna come and join, and others others are gonna sit on the outside and just support however it goes. But they got to go, you know. You know what it is right now. You know, I feel like we all learning in the moment, but no one knows what's gonna happen tomorrow. No one knows what's gonna take place. You know, but you know, we're here now in the moment, making the best of it. So yeah, this ATUN-RE Real Messiah Progress Call. Happy Monday, April 29th, 2019. OSOICE water coming soon. Ooh. We're gonna be having at the high schools, OSOICE water. You got that OSOICE water? At the colleges, that OSOICE water. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds great.
Yeah, cause like they dumbed us down, man. We ate some weird food in school. It's like it's getting even worse. How they don't want to feed the babies? Like we don't even feed our babies in this country. There's other countries like Norway, other countries on the planet where they make sure the children are supplemented well on a day-to-day because you got to feed the babies. But here in America, they give them the scraps. It's like it's literally the worst food.
Right on that.
The food they feed.
One of the most.
Okay, ahead, brother.
Go ahead, man.
Yo, the food they feed in these I work in elementary school. The food they feed these elementary kids don't even look like real food, man. Yo, they gave these kids like these things that look like chicken tenders today. I happened to break one open. It looked like pink. It looked like some pink something. I don't know what it was. I'm like, this don't even look like meat, man. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's sad, bro.
Oh, and they're feeding the babies.
They need that OSOICE water.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna quote Baba Dick Gregory, man. Dick Gregory, he said them pizzas. I don't know if y'all grew up with them pizzas in y'all school like we did here in Virginia, but he said them pizzas, man, they keep them pizzas in warehouses for years, frozen. He said Hitler wouldn't feed his people that. He said he would feed the Jews that. The food that they feed, you know, but he said he wouldn't feed his people that. I said, damn.
Oh. Now they sell it at Walmart.
That shit back in the day.
Now you pay for that poison. Crazy. The same garbage they sold people as garbage, they sell them to people at Walmart like it's a delicacy.
We don't know no better.
Why do we love the devil? Because the devil gave us nothing, right?
But again, that's when anybody call me, they be like, "Hello." I be like, "Yes, greetings. Hell is low. How are you?" Cause this is hell, y'all. It's like it's the worst. Welcome to hell. And it's like it's obvious because why they feeding the babies scraps. It's like, oh, you need to take care of the babies. You gotta take care of the babies. It's the future. But you saw that, you know. But that's being changed, and OSOICE gonna put a better order in place where that's gonna get, you know, fixed. And that has to be like, that should be the first thing at the White House. Feed the babies, feed the homeless, feed the babies. Like, duh. Like, come on. But I mean, I guess it's business in America.
Speaking of the babies, Tank, it's something. It was something that came to me the other day, man. That is a question that I would like to pose to ATUN-RE. Is about 2 years ago when I first heard the words ATUN-RE, one of the things that really struck me and I gravitated towards what he said is he had mentioned, and it's kind of confession on my part too, is that he was saying one of the reasons that the elders, the heavenly hosts, got into action, he said because us stupid adults were leaving porn videos in the VCR
in the DVD box
for the children. And that's something, that I related to when he said that personally, because that had happened in my family with my daughter when she was young. She's 22 now. You know what I'm saying? It was a big old fight between me and my wife, you know what I'm saying? So that's just real talk. So I was like, thinking the other day. I was like, is it an alchemical process to heal that? You know, what actions can be? Action was done, especially on my part. Is there an action to heal that? If you know what I'm saying, that if that action took place, and like he said this on a couple of the videos that I heard when I first started listening to him, that was a major boom in the universe that caught the attention of the elders. Where the elders, the heavenly host, said this bullshit got to stop because the children, you know, that's what made, you know, when you just were saying this about the children. So that's something that, you know, I would like to know how I personally can do something to put something in the universe to, you know, heal that.
Oh, you do better and do more, as it teaches, you know. Do more. Don't do better, do more. And just put love out, you know, and do your best, you know. Cause this is a thing. You got to do more, do your best. But, you know, it's karma in place. Because, you know, speaking of war, let's talk about, like, y'all know World War II? Oh, yeah, because, you know, Pops was born, you know, when they dropped the atomic bomb the same year in Nagasaki in 1945. Right. But also, if y'all study World War I and II, well, with Theodore Roosevelt and Hitler, y'all know both of them died the same month. Everybody involved with that war, all the generals, all the senior people, they all died the same year, I feel. I was going to do a Instagram post on that. But anybody responsible for that war, I think they went too far with it. They hurt too much of the planet. Because in some of the wars, they was bombing everything. It was like, man, it was like at the school, people were scared to go to school, you know. So karma, you know, you have karma and balance, you know, like it gets balanced out. You know, I don't know the details of that, but it has happened, you know. But yeah, just doing more, I feel. You know, you might want to take a shot at answering. Mother Maurice is pretty much saying, you know, is there ways individually we can fix or, you know, do things on our own to help what's going on in society with, like, the babies and, like, you know, them getting better nutrition, you know, being better, being smarter. But I'm like, man, like Chief told me this quote, if you ain't trying to get over here with OSOICE, man, I don't want to say it. Excuse me, let me rewind that. This word's a tank. If you ain't over here with OSOICE, you know, what you talking about? That's how I'm looking at it. Like, we over here on some real big bro, big sis, you know, change the world, be positive, be loving, be caring. You know, we all got love for Pops. We all got love for ATUN-RE. We gonna do what we got to do to make it happen. If people ain't on that energy in my life, you shouldn't even, you really should be going the other way. You know, because we about action. We at it, you know. You know, that's why we thinking like water, OSOICE water. That's like genes. You know, it's going to come from us. Everybody going to know it's good. It's been stamped and approved. We're going to just push it. You know, it's going to do well. We'll sell bottles all over the planet. You know, we're going to push it everywhere. Yep.
Hey, brother, can I ask you a question? The one who was asking a question about his daughter. How old is your daughter when that happened?
She was young, man, like 3. She's 22
like
now.
3?
Yeah, man. 3 or 4. Yeah, she was a baby.
Yeah. That never happened to me. I mean, I thank God, that never happened with one of my kids. You know what I'm saying? But at 3, you know what I'm saying? She might not have a memory of it. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how long she was watching. Like she was just sitting there watching the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole hour worth of porn. That's different. But if she walked in on something, a lot of times, man, they may not remember that after a while. But as if she was a teenager like mine, you know, with this Google now, it's way worse. Catching them on leaving a porno in the VCR is nothing compared to what Google can give your kids. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely been sped up in this day and time. I agree with you.
Yeah, man. Like you Google the wrong thing by accident, and you get a porno station channel.
No telling what,
they do that on purpose
what you might get
to catch the kids. Like a lot of Disney channels, a lot of Disney, Googles pull up porno. You know what I'm saying? Pull up porn sites. A lot of kids video thing that you think is for kids, you accidentally, but just by a wrong word, or pull up a porn site, and they do that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So so all the dads out there who got kids with smartphones, make sure you monitoring what your kids are watching. Make sure if there's a way to put a parental control on your phone, especially if you got like the iPhone, something like that, where you can monitor exactly what your kids. You can put an app where you can monitor exactly what your kids are monitoring on your phone. You know what I'm saying? Because today the devil is coming at our kids while we at work. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, but then you got other kids at school who parents ain't watching them, and you know how these high school kids are. You know what I'm saying? And these kids are way more smarter. Any type of loophole or any type of like dark web shit they can get their hands on, them kids are on it today. They know more about cryptocurrency and you know what I'm saying? Some of these teenage kids got like $30,000 in their cryptocurrency account. They don't even know about it. Wonder why they you know, why they, you know what I'm saying? I mean, serious. This is the world we live in now. You know. So we have to stay on point. You know what I'm saying? You know, it kind of that's why I was kind of thinking that kind of led me about all the the other senses that we are talking about, like the way the world is going. We like I said, we're not gonna win this war in a physical battle. They got too much weaponry. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, in my opinion, this is gonna be one on a mental war, a mental battle. So I would love to have my other senses, or at least be able to utilize one, at least another extra one, or something to have more. Because you know what I'm saying? Because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to mental war with these, to clear this whole.
I feel like you already have it though.
This whole planet. Huh?
I feel like you already exposed to it because in New York, especially like certain parts, y'all high energy beings. I mean, cut you off, but y'all are high energy. Y'all only go off energy. You see what I'm saying? So it's like y'all already utilizing that, but yep. I ain't mean to cut you off, bro.
No, go ahead, man. No, I just
What's your name, brother?
I was just hoping to try to give the brother some comfort, man. You know what I'm saying? We all
I
make
appreciate
mistakes.
that, man.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know, she's 22.
I know they can.
Obviously, you did
22
a good
now.
job, man. You know what I'm saying? She's
I appreciate that. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Thank you. But like I said, that's something that just came to me the other day, and like I say, these on the Blog Talk Radio tapes, on a couple of them, he distinctly.
And actually,
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
It actually brought back a memory for me because it happened to me. I walked in on my uncle one time. I walked in the room and saw it, and that was the first time I ever saw anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And I remember that.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so you know what I'm saying? And I feel like the devil's been doing that to me a lot since I was a kid. I lived in Long Island. Every apartment that we moved a lot in where I live. I've grown up. You know what I'm saying? And every place we moved to, me and my older brother would venture to the basement or to the attic, to explore, and we'd always find piles and piles of porno
magazines. Yeah, no doubt.
I don't know. I grew up in the early 70s, you know what I'm saying, late 80s, 90s. So, like, I don't know what the 60s cats and 70s cats, they was into porno bags. Heavy, bro. Because every house we went to had boxes in the cut somewhere. And for some reason, me and my brother would find them. You know what I'm saying? And I was exposed to things I was supposed to be looking at, man.
Right.
You know? So, it's been going on for a while, man.
I can dig. But, getting back to what you were saying, man, about the mental and this war, one of the greatest weapons, man, that I think that we have available to us, man, that's the most powerful force in this whole multiverse, omniverse, is divine love, man. Divine love, for real, for each other, trying to express that and bring that about, because I'm of the mindset that in any given second that when you display that divine love, that it exists in the universe, you know what I mean? That when it's coming through you, no matter how small it is, or no matter how small the action is, that it's going to reverberate throughout, and to do what it does. You don't even have to give it any direction. It's just going to do what it does. So I think that's one of the best things that we do have going for us right now. You know, I can't, you know, turn myself invisible, and I can't read minds or whatever, but I can try my best to exemplify in a small action some divine love.
I think that's all we all just really desire, man, is to be able to live in divine love. And that's all we want to do.
Yep.
That's all we want for us and ourselves and for our people and for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
It feels like we have to put in some heavy work to get there, man. Because or just keep the faith and just let it happen organically. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't have the answer.
But it's a war. But the devil down here, they showing us that those who we aren't worthy of the throne. So you know you can't the devil doing his job. You know, like him and his children, they down here causing great chaos and havoc. And those who want to have fun and party all the time are going to go do that. Or those of us who are going to go the other way and say, I want to get these higher senses, these higher tools to elevate myself, we're going to go make it do what it do. We're still here dealing with that, you know, and it's, you know, fighting this demon for centuries. I was like, Chief, are we going to win? He said, man, Pops and Tootie been fighting, race chasing the devil for centuries. We just got to keep, what do you say, play hard in the paint and do your best. Keep shooting your jumper. I was like, centuries, Lord, I got to come back to this thing. I got to come back. Oh, Lord, I thought it'd get better. But it may get better next go around. It got to, right? Oh, yeah, I hope so. Round and round we go, I guess. Keep shooting your jumper. Play hard and paint. Move, nigga. It's all love, though. Yeah, but we gonna make it. We push it out. But I think, oh yeah, so that's that. But show them a better example and being a better leader. You know, upright, strong. You know, passionate, compassionate. You know. Yep. OSOICE. You got any OSOICE callers on the line? Got anything they want to ask questions on? You want to say, ATUN-RE say he love you, and you know he wants you know, call him anytime. 24 hours, he's always available. I don't think he'd go to sleep. He'd be up all the time. 5 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, he'd be up on just the same energy. On go mode. Like, there you go. What's up? So, yeah, I want to talk to him. You know, you call him anytime. You know, he's always available. He love to hear from you. You know, he love us, each one of us. He walk with each one of us every day. He's fragmented. He's like, you know, defragmented into he can be multiple places at once. He possesses that energy because he's an elder. And it's obvious, and he's been doing his whole life. Good energy, perfect energy. Yep. Any new callers on the line? Anybody want to say anything? About almost at the top of the hour.
Yeah, real quick. Shout it out, family.
Yo, brother, big bro. Dion, how you doing, big bro?
Shout it out, Dion.
Good, man. How about you? How you feeling?
Yep.
How y'all feeling?
All good. Yep.
All right.
Well.
First, let me say, Brother Dre.
Yeah, brother.
Appreciate that video, man. That was real nice. Very lovely.
Yeah, no doubt.
You got it going. That was very nice, bro. I appreciate that. Go ahead.
Yeah, my brother had jokes, man. He was like, yeah, man, that was a nice video you did, but my wife was like, how you a master barber in your bed looking crazy like that, man? That's all you got to say, man?
Right.
I'm putting my life on the line for you, man, and that's all you got to say,
bro? You're good. Everything was...
But I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
It's all love, man.
No doubt. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can't wait for that one as well, then. And I just wanted to introduce, if y'all already hadn't, because I heard my dear brother Maurice ask. So that's Brother Dre out of New York you're talking to. The Brother Shoe's cousin. And his name's Dre. His name is Maurice. And what he just shared with you on the... What he just shared with you on the divine, both y'all, all three of y'all just said some very profound, like beautiful type things y'all just mentioned. And but what he just shared with you on one of the weapons is divine love. I wanted to tell him, man, that's the shit we miss, brother. the shit that he said right there, that's what we missed, boy. He's back. He's back. I'm loving it. Yes. And that's all I wanted to share with y'all, man. I'm listening. I'm just getting in from work, so I'm just getting in, so I'm kind of doing some things. So I'm gonna mute out. I just wanted to share that, though. Love y'all, brother.
Shout it out, baby. Love you too, man. Straight up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Drake. Yeah, I checked your video, man. That was a good testimony video, man. It actually, man, your video and the brother from Cali, Adrian, I think his name is, right?
Adrian's was nice too.
Yeah, man. Y'all inspired me to do one, man. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of I need to tighten up on it, but y'all inspired me to get off my butt, man, and you know what I'm saying, make something happen and put it out and see what it does, just to get the word out.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting for
by the way, you are the voice of all our commercials. You still the voice for that.
I did.
It's going down. All right.
All right, no doubt. Good hearing you, man.
So I've been taking the this liquid gold for like about 4 days now.
How's that working?
Where you get your gold from?
Huh?
Where you get your liquid gold from?
I got it from soulgoldbiz.com. From Blue
That's the
Pill.
red pill jank. From Blue Pill. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm listening.
Yeah, so
how you feel?
I mean, honestly, man, I don't feel any different right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I haven't felt anything, but I've been taking like real tiny drops, so I haven't been taking like full drops. But today I took a full drop, and I've been drinking like I said, I drink mad alkaline water anyway, but I kind of broke. I didn't really fast as much as I usually do, you know what I'm saying? But like I was fasting a lot before I took it, you know what I'm saying? But the last couple of days, like I said, I stopped eating for 2 days, and then then like I said before that, I was only eating once a day anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But my cousin was like, well, maybe you should do like a full detox. I'm like, man, I ain't got time. I don't try. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know? Because like I said, I drink a lot of alkaline water. That's all I drink is alkaline water. You know, and I drink about a gallon. So. I'm hoping that I feel my brain starting to connect to something in a couple of days, you know.
In time.
Yeah.
That something's definitely gonna happen. We know that.
Right.
You know, it doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like straight alkaline water.
Okay. Yeah, he did say it was tasteless. Go ahead. I'm procrastinating on ordering something. I have yet to do it.
What's that?
Gotta make it happen.
Atomic gold?
Yeah, as well as some other things we all need, sea moss and all of that. I need to go ahead and get all that stuff.
I'm trying to get some sea moss.
Yeah.
Brother Anthony's not on the line yet, is he? Shining Brave on the line?
He's on mute, though. Yeah, he's here. He's on mute, though.
Okay. I haven't heard his tones yet. Because I was going to ask him, I know a while back he had been ingesting some monoatomic gold from Dr. Dilbert Blair. And it's been a while since I had talked to him, but, he had just started taking it. And I just was going to ask him what kind of results, did he get from that.
I know my brother, and I know he want to respond, but he probably tied up for the moment. So I'll share that.
Driving that truck. Go ahead.
Yeah. He definitely. It took a little while, but he definitely started feeling more focused. You know, a lot of things was coming clear to him in his mind, and he was thinking a lot faster, and a lot more thoughts was coming to him and everything. So it made him feel quite energetic as well. And I'm trying to think of what else he told me. He almost could. He said he can feel sort of like psychic ability was starting to kick in just a little, not so strong, but a lot. He said he noticed that a lot of things that people would want to mention to him or whatnot at home, or be it on the phone with us or whatever. He noticed that a lot of things that people would want to mention, he would actually speak up on it right before they would say it. You know, so yeah, those types of things is what he was experiencing for a while. But he was slowly doing it too. He bought a bottle of about 60 caps, and he said it took a little while, but after so long he started feeling quite different.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously it was a good thing, no doubt.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm taking these little drops. I'm not taking big drops, you know. So. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, he did mention that. Before I forget, I'm sorry, but he did mention he said he suggests that's what you do, which is why he bought the 60 cap bottle versus the other versions of it, and he suggests that you take your time with it and don't, you know, go little, small amounts. Yeah, so you're doing exactly how he, you know. And I heard somebody else say that before too. So yeah, you don't want to, you know, because you might feel slightly different, or it may irritate you in certain ways, not because of it itself, but because of you and whatever you you had going on inside. So you want to slowly do it. So you're doing it very small amounts. Just keep rolling with it. I can't wait to hear you tell me when you do start feeling something or whatever's happening. I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Because it's so tasty that it makes you feel like you can just drink it straight down. It's only like a 2-ounce bottle, a little 2-ounce bottle. It makes you feel like you can just guzzle it straight down. So I'm like, I don't feel nothing. I'm gonna just drink it straight down. So I'm like, no, I ain't gonna do that. You know?
Yeah.
You have to go like, maybe this is just straight alkaline water. This ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It makes you start having second thoughts. But I'm like, he said it was tasteless. Let me take my time with it. I'm going to keep taking these little drops, and eventually we'll see what's up. You know what I'm saying? But
how much did it run you, brother?
Right.
How much did it run you?
$60. It's $50 for it, and it's like $10 shipping, 2-day shipping. It got here in like 4 days, 4 or 5 days.
Okay. All right.
Actually, because I was expecting, because I knew I got it around the holiday, around Easter, so I knew it was gonna be a couple days late. You know, and when I called the number to check on it, Blue Pill actually answered the phone.
Okay, that was tough.
I was like, oh, right.
Woo!
Brother Blue. He was like,
Brother, the one he was on the line right now, I heard that.
Huh?
Shaddah Da Family.
I can hear Brother Dewani screaming. My bad.
Shaddah Da.
Shaddah Da Family.
Shaddah Da. Who that is? Who that?
That's Brother Shoe.
Brother Dewani.
Hey, Brother Shoe. Elder, what's going on?
Oh, that was probably it. Oh, okay, somebody.
Shoe.
Well, about yourself.
Yeah. Yo, what up?
What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that black shoe?
Yo, Brother Dion, I got a question for Dion. I didn't mean to cut that, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what up?
Yo, we know we got the OSOICE water coming.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
We're sipping on it now, and it's pretty good, man.
Well, you got your song? Oh, he'll make a testimony video now. Get you to do a video.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm dealing with it right now.
Tell me about it. How you like it? How you liking it?
It's pretty good. It's refreshing. It's definitely refreshing. Yeah, I mean, I'm just dealing with it. Like, I made it late last night, and drinking some tonight, this evening, or before I went to work, and then now this evening. So this is actually the first night that I made it, or first day that we had it. So, but yeah, I like it. They take a teaspoon of it. I put a teaspoon in. I think it's supposed to be a table, but that per gallon.
Okay.
Of water. Yeah, and I still got some limes in here. I probably should have done it without the lime. I already had some limes sitting at the bottom of my. So, yeah.
What you say you do, Dion?
Just holler at the sister about it. No, I said I still got some fresh lime slices that I exchange in and out of my water bottle.
No, you said something about a teaspoon or a tablespoon.
Yeah.
You add it.
That's the. Go ahead.
You take that and add that to some water, or is it already in the bottle itself?
No. It came in a small package.
Okay.
Let me see here. I'm looking at it now. Hold on. And what you have here is it's got instructions too. But it's a like a powderish type of thing, and it don't take much to add to a gallon of water. But he got this. I forgot he has instructions to it. Like a tablet.
What kind of water you added to? Like distilled water?
Oh yeah, I use water. I use a purifier. I meant to ask that brother that. I use I got a purifier, or by Pure, or is it Brita? Yeah, this one by Pure. Okay. So I pour my faucet water into that, let it filter out, and then I take my water bottle, my gallon pitcher out of the refrigerator, and I refill it from that. So that's what yeah. Now what I used to do was what I got from Ned Peru, and this was years back when he mentioned if you couldn't find any other way to get a hold of some alkaline water, he said you simply can just add lemon and lime, slices of lime to your water, and pink Himalayan salt. He said that'll alkaline it enough for you.
Okay.
But pink Himalayan salt.
Pink Himalayan salt. Okay.
Oh yeah.
But what Sister Amanette put out, this formula has some special qualities to it because it's dealing with your cells. So as it's alkalining you, I'm trying to think how he put it. Ooh, you might have to talk to her. The brother was on last week. He explained how certain cells is this way and these repair another way. It's something special about this formula. You know what I'm saying? I can say that. I may not be able to think of the exact words right now, but yeah, this is definitely better than what I've been doing. What I've been doing though is definitely a difference from us just drinking regular water when I first started doing what Ned Peru do or said to do to alkaline your water. But this one is different. It's different. So, but I'm just in the habit of keeping fresh fruit or lime slices and lemon slices in my pitcher. So when I did it, I didn't even think to remove those out. But yeah, she was trying to send out samples, and quite a few of us got it. She's more than welcome to listen. More than welcome to see what she can do next. But it is coming out, and we'll all be selling it here on the website. And and some other avenues we're going to be taking with it to get it out there. So
more than one, always good. Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm reading on it now.
What
she did was she sent the information that kind of explains, what it's doing. That's what I was trying to do while I'm speaking to y'all. The trace minerals. Keeping it. Yeah, that brother found on it too, man. He broke it down. Go back to that tape. That's what you do. You did post that one, didn't you, brother? Tank? Did you post that call, that meeting?
Which, it'd be a bunch of them, But this one right here is a good one, we make.
No, I'm talking about with the. No, I'm talking about the one where I can't recall the brother's name, but the water. They had him on.
Oh no! Oh,
for questions and answers.
Progress call system, right? So this is what happened with.
We
have a little issues with it. So what happened? It was recorded, but on the actual audio itself, it was no sound. It was it had the whole hour and 25 minutes. It was a great interview. That's what we mean by they be messing with us. But we're gonna be having multiple progress call systems or conference call systems. It's gonna be like 20 of them. You gotta have the code word to get access to it. I had recorded it, and I was like, man, where the audio? And there was another one we did the next day that Brother Terrence went in on. He was talking about how he had to travel from Egypt to Mesopotamia. Man, that job was good. He was flowing that night. That was a Friday night, too. That was a classical one.
Yeah.
But both of them was gone. I'm like, where that was tape at? So I called, man. I had to call the engineering department. They was like, who is you? They was like, ATUN-RE. I was like, no. This is the ATUN-RE progress call. You see, I was like, there was a lot of back and forth with customer service and that. The engineers know what was going on. So I just, I see how they playing with it now. So we're going to have like a lot of different ones. So you got to embrace and walk with them side every day to know what's going on, really. But he'll let you know where you're going to be where you need to be at the time. But it's good. I'm happy about the water, though. That's good with the water.
No doubt.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll have that brother on because I believe somebody at Dre, wasn't you on there?
No, I think Adrian interviewed him again the next day. Or that later on.
I don't think so.
Okay, I thought I heard
another Adrian.
Talk about what?
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm sure she'll have that brother on. He didn't mind. Somebody had actually come back because they had more questions. So, but it's very, very nice. I'm glad she sent it, so we can have an idea of what we're dealing with here.
But I feel like too, it was like maybe a lot of times Pops, he don't want stuff going out, so cause he said a lot of stuff there for OSOICE, So we got to polish it up and make it a professional one, maybe like an actual interview question seminar, that's what we can get at the OSOICE office. Every day we're getting better and better, and things happen for a reason. But the thing is, keep shooting your jumper,
You're right.
So we getting there. Oh.
I'm gonna keep doing what I can, fellas.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No doubt.
Y'all definitely took me out of my comfort zone.
That you do. Because when one atom vibrates, the whole universe shakes. So thank you all.
Oh, that was heavy.
Hey, but I was asking early, man, do any of y'all know about the Black Alchemy seed oil?
The black what?
Alchemy seed oil.
Oh, yeah, black seed oil. Yeah. That's some good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Brother Roger,
my girlfriend for my birthday.
Yeah, I was thinking to just get something we can add it to ATUN-RE site, OSOICE site.
Oh.
Hopefully, sale or whatever, retail.
Oh. What about what's good with the seed oil? What's the significance of it?
Oh, the significance of it?
It's good for like boosting the immune system, high cholesterol. Boost the immune. It says it's good for cells, rebuilding the cells. It says about stomach pain and cramps. It says it's good for hair and skin, respiratory health, digestive health, joint health. Yeah, so what I wanted to do is, I was reason why I asked because I ordered a couple of bottles to try to put on the site.
Okay, nothing wrong with that at all. Appreciate you wanting to do that. But I'm waiting for Maurice to tell y'all what he did. Was we got instructions from ATUN-RE a long time ago on how to actually, or what we used to do way back in the day with that particular seed. He said the oil and everything is fine, but we were still doing it wrong. This is why you're not getting the full benefit of it. And so this brother, as well as Peter Trust over in London, both these brothers actually succeeded in what he said. You want me to tell him, or you got it?
I can tell him about my experience with it. And I know you said you experimented with it too. I haven't heard about the brother. I would like to know what or hear what the brother in London has to say about it. But is when you take a crystal, sunlight, black seed oil, and mineral water, and you use the quartz crystal to focus the light and the heat from the sun to interact, to have a chemical reaction with black seeds that are inside of your mineral water. And I did some experiments with it. I actually ordered like a quartz sphere. I found that focused the light a lot better. They also, they say when you get it, don't leave it in your windowsill because you can catch your house on fire and whatnot. But so you can see the chemical reaction of the seed. When that light hits it right, it'll start fizzing and bubbling and jumping around down at the bottom. And I know the master teacher was saying, ATUN-RE was saying that when you ingest that after that chemical process, that it'll help your body and on a physical sense with getting in shape.
Push-ups while you're sleeping.
Right, doing push-ups. That's correct. Yeah, that's how you put it. Yeah. So as far as my progress with that, the weather been so funny in Virginia, man, with sunlight all winter long, man. We done had so much rain and whatnot. So now that the weather we starting to get some sunshiny days sometime, I'm going to get back on it, But I did see some progress, but yeah, they were talking about it the other day about chemtrails, man. I think that they definitely messing with the weather, man. We've been getting a lot of cloudy days where you can't even get out there and do it, But yeah, I did see results, and when ingesting it, I did feel, energetic.
Yeah, to add on to what you were saying, beloved, what it is the when the sun hits the quartz crystals, it's gonna create like a rainbow. And you want those different colors in that rainbow to hit that seed, because it's going to have an alchemical purpose with those different colors, with the melting of the seed as well. And because back in ancient Tamaray, everybody had a physique. Everybody was born with a physique. So what you see ATUN-RE doing, he's giving that formula so that we can get back to that, where everybody has a physique. Everybody is supposed to be in shape, and chiseled and having a six-pack, and it's not supposed to be like that's just how it's supposed to be, on a more supreme level as far as like the high DNA. Because some people talk about junk DNA, but you have that DNA that goes back to the gods, getting back to that type of swag with it, Because that's what we got. That's what we got to go with it. And with the chemtrails, another reason why they do it too is because they want to block Nibiru from sending you light frequencies. You can see Nibiru at night. You can actually summon Nibiru, you know, when you're aware that Nibiru is there, you know, and the different lights, because when you look at it, it's blinking different lights. Those different lights are sending you information. Little do people know. Like your TV, the lights in your TV, they're just slowed down a little bit to give you the image that you see. When you're looking up at Nibiru, those lights are sped up, and you think it's not giving you information, but it is. It's giving you the information in light frequency. And they put that up there to block you from receiving that. You know, the devil is something else with their little tricks. You know, but we got a trick for them though. But yeah, so you know, just we all should be. I know y'all see it at night. If you look up at the stars at night, you can see the crafts. You can see Nibiru. You know, you can see it. You know, that's why visualization and chanting is so important, you know.
Oh.
Because the crafts are there now. They're not hiding. They there. They there. That's why I was telling this girl, because she was into telescopes. I was like, you should invest about $300 to $500 and better into a good telescope, and you can get a nice, you know, you can see it real good, you know. You can see it from ground level if you really look, but if you got one of those like special telescopes, you can see it, so you know they know it's there. It's there. You know, they put it in newspapers like the Inquirer. They had a picture in the Bureau in the Inquirer. The Inquirer is real.
Yeah, I remember learning that from Pops, and then seeing it in the Men in Black video. You know what I'm saying? A movie where they got the information from the Inquirer. But the first place I heard that was from Pops. He said that, you know, they be putting stuff in the globe and all like that.
I think
the Star Inquirer.
What was that?
Who's that speaking again? What's your name, bro?
That was Brother Jay. I said, the Globe, the Star, the Inquirer. Yeah,
all of that.
Brother who? Jay.
That's been exposed in all types of galactical activity.
You talking about
for decades.
That was Shu talking.
Oh,
that was Brother Shu before.
Okay, cool. What up? Oh. If I can add 2 cents to this, because we at the top of the hour. I think we inside of Nibiru. With something the four side of this planet Earth, they can do what they want to do when they want to do, how they want to do. So it's like we in this thing already. It's like, it's it. Let's go. Keep moving forward. We at the top of the hour today. Welcome to ATUN-RE Progress Call. You know, we're now going to the top of the hour, so others who want to ask further questions, please do so. And those of us who have a busy night, you know us, you can chime off now. But the call will still be going on, so we want those who want to stay on. Feel free to chat. But remember, the lights and the terms and the conversation discussed spread on this progress call does not reflect all of OSOICE. It's only brothers and sisters' opinions. On the Monday late night hour, be sure to go to ATUN-RE.com website, order the books. You know, we got many available. Please also make sure you send your free will offering every day, and please walk with the Messiah to get the best of the best information. Welcome again. We're closing out. Peace and love. Have a nice day. Thanks, signing out. Love y'all.
Peace and love, brother.
Shout it out. We closing out?
Shout it out.
Shout it out.
Soldiers,
Shout it out.
Tank got off the line? Yeah, he got off the line, but he said to call me.
He said,
he got off, but, you know, you still stay on the line, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to mention that even with the cloud cover, you know, the sun, our sun in our solar system is sending out a lot of information, you know. And so as the pollution or whatever that is evaporating up into the atmosphere, you know, the sun is programming that water with the necessary information and vibrations that we need down here so that when the rain falls, you know, we get the purification that we need and the information that we need via the water, you know, that's falling. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The brother who just spoke, that's Brother Shu?
No, that's Opariel.
Who is this?
Opariel.
Apariel. Okay, Maurice. All right. I'm listening, brother. I'm listening.
You know, it's interesting, Brother Maurice. This is Brother Shoe speaking. My middle name is Maurice.
Okay. All right. Take that connection. Good hearing you, Elder. Yeah, because I do a lot of sun gazing, man. So that's something that affected me with the like I say, this cloud covering out here. I was like, I can't even get out and just besides being all dreary and the emotional effect, always trying to push through a dreary day, is I like to do a lot of sun gazing too.
Yeah, we have some cloudy days where I'm at too, and a lot of rain. I just can't wait for it to really get. We need to mentally project some warm weather. We need some warm weather and some sunlight.
I would just like to say I love y'all brothers. I ain't gonna talk tonight. I'm just listening. I love y'all.
Shaddah Da, shining brave.
Hey, my big brother Mo.
What's up, brother?
Going on, big brother Reese?
I can't call him, man. Yeah, good hearing your voice, man.
Big brother Shoe, big brother Dre, big brother Dion. I love all y'all. I told Tank already. I love him in the chat. I just got on.
We love you too, shining brave.
Love you too, man.
Yeah,
hey, y'all. How many people in the chat room?
I think like 15.
15?
In our chat room.
Wow. Hey, bro, has anybody in here ever had an extraterrestrial experience? A sighting or landing?
I come across some interesting beings on a personal level.
I tell people a story all the time about how when I was little, a being how when you're little and you like to play, you have friends you play with, how children think. And when I was little, there was a being that personified to me that was like my playmate for a little bit, And it was interesting though, because like my mom's was tripping over it because, the being basically left, or what you would say disappear, whatever, and I was bugging out to my mother and she thought I was wild, but I was tripping because I was just flipping out because I was mad that he was gone. You know what I'm saying?
What it look like?
I'm gonna be honest with you. He was like a pale looking being, like a Palladian type of being. It's a lot of stuff that used to go on when I was little. Like my head. I tell people, I joke about it. My head used to change like mad shapes. Like it's the weirdest thing. My sister used to always talk about. My head went through like mad changes. It's like, I don't know how people's heads are, but when I say my head went through like mad different forms, like weird forms, like that's the best way I could explain it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's many different like beings in the galaxy. So some of the Pleiadians was cool. Like when we left Risk, we lived in Pleiades. So not all of them was like malevolent. Some of them was actually cool. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And we wins the war in what? And no one wins the war in racism. So racism.
Like,
so we're talking about a battle. We're talking about a battle between OSOICE and Aldebarans, Pleiadians on Nibiru, Pleiades in the Aldebaran. We're talking about this white supremacy versus OSOICE, which is justice, and justice is love. You know what I'm saying?
True. Mm-hmm. So there has been a war on or around and about, probably in different points, if you put it like that, or times or spaces, a war on sexism, racism, genderism, what do you call it? Any of these isms. And probably nobody wins the war in racism. And you would think these intelligent beings would, come to this planet and do right, even after the collision that, stunted the growth of this planet at that particular time. And we're supposed to be still being upgraded through our changes, upgrades, supposed to be 4 directions, right? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
And
correct.
We still haven't, a place where we can say, damn, this place right here is in the middle. This is the center seat. This is no war. You know what I'm saying? Love, peace. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like this phone call we're having that we're creating, that we're being constructed and being constructive, right? Or because we are others. So we are the answer is love, boys. But let's say, how about just caring? Just work on some caring right now. Niggas learn how to care. And if us cared about each other, not just this fucking planet, this part of the galaxy, but all over. Like you said, we went to, when we left British war that depleted stratosphere.
You're breaking up, brother. You're breaking up.
My fault. It's just my fault. But after, even the war in the heaven, these are different places that we exist, and there's a need for OSOICE. Wherever the need is, these different what you call individuals or beings in appear. And I feel like this is one of those regular times when we do this, these heavens where we interact with these different star beings like ATUN-RE and Pops. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all hear me? And we are fighting a war that has been going on for so damn long. This shit, I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't y'all sick of this shit?
Yeah,
Big
man.
Big time.
It's like I can't get a fucking break. Wherever I go, you niggas show up and we got a motherfucker. And we all of a sudden back again at war when the war never ended and the war been going on so long, but no one wins the war.
You're breaking up again, brother.
Both sides presented.
Yo, you dropping heavy science, brother, but we can't hear you.
I ain't lying. You dropping heavy science, but it's breaking up.
Yeah, I really want to hear what you're saying, brother. I want you to say everything over because I want to hear what you have to say.
I ain't lying.
That's how you know he's saying something good. It start breaking up. Soon as he start going in.
Man. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
so
lying.
just reiterate that, man.
Have my full attention.
What you're saying, brother.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Yeah.
Please.
Me and Brother Dewanu talked about it earlier today. I know what he was getting at. I just hope he calls back on his other phone line.
Hey, break it down. I'm gonna call you on time. Break it down.
Yeah, we was talking about racism and kind of how it started. Like was it racism on the B-root, and is it racism on the B-root right now going on? Because there are as above, so below. You know, the same type of beings that are down here, they on the ship too. So I was trying to figure out what's going on. Is it something that is continuous because you know, they haven't gotten it together on the ship? What caused the first crash where Nibiru hit Maldak? You know, was it an argument going on the ship? You know what I mean? A disagreement, so to speak. And these are somewhat questions that I'm sure everybody's thought of, you know, and you probably have your own answers, of course, you know. But the racism deal is crazy because it's really something that matters here on Earth, but if not galactically. I think galactically it would be a fertility, like ATUN-RE is teaching us, a fertility battle, more so than a race battle. I was trying to state that the race battle is their idea to call it a race. It's a race for what? It got to be the race for the genes. So they created all these different mythological things for us to trap or wrap our minds around as children growing up, like the genie lamp. And we all know what that is. If you're an adult, you should know what a genie lamp is. And you know what the genie is. The genie is the children. The genie lamp, we know, is the what? You can call it the Tekanoo if you want to, or the obelisk, or you can call it the phallus, whatever. But it's the testicles and the phallus together. That's what a genie lamp represents. And in order to get the genie to come, the genes to come out, you got to cause some friction. You got to rub that motherfucker. Now they taught us that as children. Top of reach knowledge, so that we grow up misguided into not knowing when we procreate, we shouldn't be fucking. We shouldn't be having sex. We shouldn't be sexing. We should be vibrating at such a speed to where we can bring these beings in here, you know, on a benevolent level. As long as we fucking and huffing and puffing and got a bunch of friction going on, that right there is bringing in aggressiveness. It's always a fight. Am I right?
You don't have
one without the other. It's got to be more of a love thing, like. I guess more ritualistic and not pleasurable as much as it is for everybody. We get so trapped up in the pleasure of it, and we wonder why our babies are born and come into the world desiring pleasure all the time. Fun. They ain't even got no attention span because we don't have one. So in order to correct that fertility in our children, of course, I would say, like Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, if you're having babies in an older age, your children are going to be more mature because you are in a different mind state. That way it won't be so hard to train them in the house before they go out into society. Or as I would like to tell my children all the time, I'm trying to get your ass ready for the land of Nod, nigga. My children be looking at me with the wide eyes like, Dad, you crazy. I be like, I've been telling y'all, it's crazy out there. I done been out there, and you know what I mean? I'm fortunate enough to have a family, man. There's too many of our brothers ain't fortunate enough to have a whole family because of the craziness they go through. Crazy, just straight madness. A bunch of hurt big people out here trying to be as human as possible while carrying on like beasts. And in order for you to have anything, you got to have that cunning beast mentality sometime to deal with these beasts, or else you will get taken for everything you got. No problem. And it won't. I'm telling you, I done lost a couple $100 on the 3-card Molly. And I chalked it. I looked at the brother and I said, you know what? You're good at what you do. I can't even be mad at you. But you're not going to get me again. I said, now you can take this $200 and feed your family. But if you keep fucking with me, it's going to be some problems. And her brother's like, he shook my hand. We tapped it up. He said, man, we're going to have a drink sometime. I said, no problem. I'm going to get my black ass up out of here because I ain't going to be stupid no more. You know what I mean? But your hustle is your hustle. I can't knock you for that. That was my decision. I thought I could beat you at your game. And that's what we got to quit doing. We got to quit playing their game thinking, hey, we better than them at it. No, we master their game, and then we take it to another level and separate ourselves from their ass. They won't be able to do shit with us.
Something whole.
And that's what we're about to do right now. On the business side, on the organized side, on the tribal side, on the family side, all of it. It's going to be together. And as soon as that happens, they won't be able to attack us, our minds, because that's what they do. With the bills, the deaths in the family, the children in school, our jobs or whatnot, all that stress, we bring that to the table. We bring that to the phone calls and all that stuff. But we got to realize one thing. All of those are obstacles. All of those are mathematical equations for us to figure out. And if we are who we say we are, the children of the Most High, Anu, then we great at math. So all this is a simple mathematical equation, and then we can stop hunger amongst ourselves first, and then show the rest of the world how it's done. Y'all see what I'm saying?
We're part of the all. No doubt. No doubt.
Exactly.
All within the all.
We all are the same, or not the same, but one mind. We sharing a mind, man.
Because, when you were talking about the racism thing, man, I was reading the Living Book, some of it today, and getting
man,
to the
I
police.
miss your ass, man. I'm so glad. Go ahead,
I miss
brother,
you too, man. I miss you too, man. Thank you, man. It ain't gonna happen again, man. Straight up, man. I learned my lesson, man. Big time, man. So thank you, man, for welcoming me back with open arms, man. We'll chop it up straight up. You know how we do. But it was saying the Pleiadians. I want to say that I'm right when I say this. Remembering, don't view us as a part of the all. So that's kind of along the lines of a big mistake walking in this, in what I'm saying, in these galactical heavens is that needs to be taught. Just that message that we are all a part of the all. Because that's how my vibe on. Even the squares are part of the all. You know what I'm saying? How you going to get out of the damn all? So one of the interesting things, I don't know if anybody want to chime in. I wasn't on that call. But when I even heard ATUN-RE say that, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that the devil couldn't be reformed. But he said he going to have loose sitting over there, you know what I'm saying? Am I correct when I say that? Were any of y'all brothers on that call?
Yeah, he said he going to make him sit down. He going to trap him.
I thought that was,
the only thing he can do is trap him.
Yeah, because he's gonna trap him because he's dealing with something called pictorial, like sacred geometry type of alchemy, where he's trapping him in different sigils or shapes, So that's what he means by he's going to sit him down. He's going to first trap him. That's why when I talk to certain brothers that are affiliated with certain gangs, and some of them are dealing with sacred geometry and don't even know it. Like the Bloods might represent the 5-pointed star. Follow me? And then the Crips might represent the 6-pointed star. Can you hear me?
Yeah, somebody's got to mute their phone. Go ahead.
Big brother Shoe, Tree, he be talking about that same thing. Go ahead and go in.
Yeah, so it's like you trap the being, because you got to say the devil. What he's done is he's taken his image. It's like you have a picture of you have a picture of yourself, and you take that one picture and you manipulate it alchemically to where that one picture turns into many pictures. You follow what I'm saying? It's like you create different cells of that one picture all over a planet. And everywhere you go, this image and this likeness of this beast is everywhere you look. That's what this devil has done. So what he's talking about, what he's doing is he's using sacred geometry where he traps the being in the 6-pointed star, And then you can drag the being wherever you want the being or the entity or the energy to go with the 5-pointed star. You follow what I'm saying? So when we talk to gang members, we have to always project to them that to complete the alchemy, we must have both stars. We must have the 5-pointed star and the 6-pointed star brothers with us. And all the different organizations and gangs all over the planet represent these different stars. So they don't even realize that they're ready to join the army of Mikael. You understand? They just, you just have to be put in tune on the frequency. Every time y'all talk to somebody, y'all have to realize when y'all talking to people, your whole goal should be to change their frequency. You follow what I'm saying? Every time you talk to somebody with the tone, the texture, the stuff, what you're talking about, everything, alchemically, you're there to change people's frequency. You're there to speed people up, literally. That's all you have to do. And we would spread this like ATUN-RE always talks about when he says spreading it like a virus in their mainframe. Because when you out in the world talking to people, it's so deep, even if you ain't even talking to them about no information, just by the tone of your voice, you speed them up. So when you're interacting with people every day in your life, if you haven't been thinking about it already, be conscious that you're supposed to be changing everybody's frequency that's around you. Whether it's the tone of your voice or the information that you're being given from the higher ups, you are here to change everybody's frequency around you, so everybody's monomental. You follow what I'm saying? Everybody's monomental. That's where we got to go. Everybody you deal with in your life, everybody you talk to. Because remember, all of us are supposed to be ATUN-RE beings. That's why the saying starts off when the first person starts off. My name is ATUN-RE. What's your name?
My name is ATUN-RE.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the response.
My name is ATUN-RE. What's yours?
There you go.
My name is ATUN-RE.
Are you sure?
My name is ATUN-RE.
You got to speed up.
I'm sure.
Who asked for your sure?
Pariel.
ATUN-RE asked, are you sure?
ATUN-RE said, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm sure. Yes, you are.
Yeah. I just hear Yahshua when somebody say that. Or Sue-Ray.
He agreed when we went to sign on the dotted line before coming here.
Yahshua.
Hey, Pop, we learn how to, and we love each other. If we learn how to love and get love to people, we can change the frequency back to caring. You know what I'm saying? Back to justice, back to ATUN-RE, who is love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. Because when you look at these brothers that's acting all funny or whatever, like you see a brother in the world or whatever, and he got this super duper tough or I'm mad at the world look, grimace on his face. Like these people, a lot of these people are, like we always talk about, ATUN-RE always talk about the opposite of love is fear, and that's a fact. And the fear comes in different shades and textures, because one level of the fear is the being is scared to show love because he's scared it's going to look like he's weak by showing love, like it's a sign of weakness, And then the other shade of it is a being is scared to show love because he's scared he's going to take a loss. You understand? So it's like we got to we have to be aware of that and attack that head on. Because if you tell people that, it's going to resonate with them because they know that's a fact. These are the different shades of the fear that they have to show love. Like when you see a brother in the lounge or whatever, if you're in the wrong type of lounge around the wrong type of people and you bump into the brother or you might brush your sneakers by accident and now the brother act like he want to do something to you for that. That's because, that brother, he feels like he lost something. He feels like that shoe or whatever, the bump or whatever, like he lost something, like you took something from him. And that's more important than the actual being who's alive and breathing right in front of them. You know, if you love life, you love people walking around because they're full of life. So if somebody bumps into you, it should be no problem. You know, it's just we got to get people off of that lame frequency. It's just ridiculously lame, and it's so whack. It's not even funny.
I agree 100%. It's ego. Once they learn how to put the ego in their pocket so they can soar with the eagles, as Chief would say. And he told us that on Sunday when I was talking about ego, and he came in, he came right on in. Put your ego in your pocket so you can soar with the eagles. And that's what he said. You know what I mean? If we can teach the world to do that, you know, we as brothers and family, we'll have no problem doing business with each other and or being honest, because that trust issue. And this beast did a number on us to the point to where we're in constant competition with each other, because it's easier for us to compete with one another than compete with him. We're actually competing with one another against one another, right, to get in where the beast is at, where he's in power. And you see that going on a lot, you know, which is why a lot of celebrities had to separate themselves from the darkness. They ain't allowed to help us like that. They got to go through certain, you know, things that the beast set up, you know, for them to put their money in. You know, they donate, but they don't donate to none of y'all's organizations.
No, they donate
to the Red Cross. They donate, you know, to where they told to donate. You know, so therefore they can't help us for real. And they know it. And that's a sad thing. You know? So once we stop wanting to use all of our ability for them, go ahead,
What
brother.
I feel like what I feel like with those celebrity brothers is they gotta start just manning up, because there's too many celebrities and we got a few billionaires too, so it's just no excuse. These guys gotta stop being cowards and just step up. It's like we gotta be like halfway, like if you ever see the Chronicles of Riddick, he was a Therian. You follow what I'm saying? A relentless species of being that fight to the death. We have to get like that. Like we have to be on it like that. Like, for example, when you see,
what were they called? Therians or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like we have to, like we come. We're supposed to be beings of the sun. You follow me? If we beings of the sun, we supposed to be piercing with energy and just fearless and lion type energy for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a fact. Like, that's just a fact. You know? And it's like our people just don't have that right yet, and they got to get it. They got it in them, but they got to pull it out. You know, I don't promote violence like that. You know, I'm all for peace, love, and happiness. But my God, we have to use our brains and our common sense and be smart, not stupid, but not be chumps. Like, if there's thousands, well, hundreds to thousands of people that live in these different neighborhoods. If we had any sense and we were on our point the way we're supposed to be, we don't have to go crazy. But if we see a cop or whatever doing something wrong and getting violent and hurting our people, we're supposed to detain them ourselves, because there's too many of us for that to be happening. We don't got to beat the shit out of him or kill him or whatever. But we're supposed to at least, as a village, as a neighborhood, as a community, when these police are doing this, it's supposed to be people coming out their house with shovels and freaking things you rake the yard with, whatever. And I ain't saying we're supposed to hurt them like that, but we're supposed to at least detain them so that when their backup comes, these dudes is hog-tied in the street, and they don't know who did it. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy we're supposed to be coming with. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not like as well as the Alchemy. But I'm just saying, on a basic level, they're not supposed to just be able to run up in our neighborhoods and just handle us like that. If everybody was stepping up, every soul, everybody, you know what I'm saying? So many people stepping up that if you didn't step up, you felt like an outcast. We got to switch the paradigm. You know what I'm saying? Now if you step up, you know, a lot of times when people were stepping up, they was making it look like they were stupid, like Kaepernick. He stepped up or whatever, if that's real or not. But he stepped up and everybody didn't support him the way they were supposed to. That has to be switched. It has to look. It has to be frowned upon not to step up. Like I was telling a sister the other day, back in the days when women were promiscuous or hoes, if you want to call them that, it was a small group of those females. And the other females shunned them and stayed away from them. Now, I'm not saying be a judgmental monkey, but it just shows you how far we've fallen, because now it's the norm for all the females to be loose. Little Kim and Foxy Brown brought that alchemy into the game, because before that, it was ladies first.
And Pornhub.
Yeah. So it's like we have to switch the reality back to whereas women don't want to be loose, and if you are if you are exposed that you are a loose person, it's an embarrassment. And we have to get that back, because people are just off the chain right now. There's no honor, there's no nothing, and it's getting worse. Like a bunch of freaking animals. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it's like you wonder why certain elders wanted this place destroyed a long time ago. They didn't even want to be bothered. You see it because you can experience the human experience. You know what I'm saying? It's like this shit is no good. It's no good, man. It has to stop. It has to be taken down. It just has to. It's the only right thing to be done. It's just out of control. Like, I will never accept this. I will never let myself get used to the madness, you know? Like, I was listening to Louis Farrakhan the other night, and he said something that I really respected. You know what he said? Y'all
Break it down.
Yeah, we listen.
He said, I'm in love with my gay people, but I've been sent here to warn them that behavior, God don't like that. Now he's still coming with divine love, but he's letting you know that that's no good. And here we go with all these laws and all these movies. Every time I watch a new movie or new TV show, they throw that in there. What was I watching the other night? And I always watch stuff that got some alchemy in it. Yeah, I was watching something that had some alchemy in it. I'm trying to think what I was watching. But one of the girls in the movie, matter of fact, here it is. Give you an example, Marvel Runaways. Y'all got to check Marvel Runaways out when y'all get a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about them kidnapping kids for an organization called Gibberim, El Gibor, if you want to talk about tones and all that frequency.
Oh, we already know. You know, we know.
Yeah. So it's like they letting you know in the show, and in the show, two of the kids, the teenagers have powers, and they couldn't just be regular. One of the girls ends up falling in love with one of the other girls. Like, what the fuck? These bastards just had to put that in there. And all of them.
They doing it in all of the movies, all the shows, all the Marvel movies.
It's getting ridiculous. It's like you're just going to try to just shove this down everybody on the planet's throat. Like, they got to accept this sucker shit. Like, I'm just
forcefully
done.
too.
Yeah, it's like, it's ridiculous. It's just
like
ridiculous.
if you want to have a cell phone and you watch YouTube, if you're gonna watch YouTube, you're bound to see a commercial with some homo shit in it. If you watch cartoons, you're gonna see some homo shit. If you watch regular TV commercials, homo stuff, you're gonna definitely see it in every movie. There's not one movie out now without a gay something going on. I promise you that.
Me and the sister halfway had a debate / almost argument over the issue, and it really disappointed me tremendously because, you know, I met this sister, you know, at this job, and everybody on the job, you know how it is, the wolves was out because it was more like a man type of job. There ain't too many women up there, so it's like she's a beautiful sister.
I know what that's like.
And, you know, I'm thinking the sister's conscious because everybody's trying to holler her, you know, and I'm just looking at her like, yeah, I'm not like, you know, we working together, but don't get it twisted. You're a nice-looking sister, but I'm not pressing you like the other brothers. I already see what's going on. And off jump, she respected that, and she ended up, like, being my compadre, so to speak, for her stay there. Like, she never left my side, and we would always have conversations about information. Now, the sister was looking like a real conscious sister. She was looking like a goddess for real. She had all of the Erykah Badu swaggerifics with her. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy about it is, come to find out, she's a conscious lesbian. And that fucked me up, because that was my first encounter with somebody like that.
Well, see,
and the first thing I hear her with is dealing with science and dealing with what we deal with, love, and dealing with nature, and about nature and how nature works and the laws of nature, and dealing with the Neteru and all of that good stuff. How can you look me in the face and honestly say that you think naturally, dealing with nature, that's following the rules? And then this sister, I give it to her. She whatever she was saying was wrong, but it sounded good though. You know what I'm saying? And she was standing behind it. She was just saying how, like, same people had First, I was a little upset, but I held my cool because I didn't like her response, because that was whack. Because she said something like, back in ancient times, people had those relationships, and I said, well, what point is that though? In ancient times, people were out of control too. You follow what I'm saying? You're making it seem like people knew just because they knew who they were, as far as knowing their family tree and their bloodline and all that.
That's why it's levels. Right? It's levels to consciousness. You're a little bit more conscious, more aware.
So I'm saying to myself, so I'm telling her, I'm like, so you mean to tell me just because they knew who they were, their family tree back then, and knew their science, that makes it okay for them to go against nature? That's totally false, sweetheart. I had to break that down to her. And it was just so sad, because I would never, like, I wasn't trying to be rude to her, but I told her, because she would always come to me to pick my brain, and we would, build or whatever. And I told her, I can't really, build with you, but on that level, I can still show you love, but it's like, I don't want to be a hypocrite, because it's like, it seems like you trying to get information to fit how you want to fit it. But I had to tell her, it's not up to you. These laws were put in place before you. And these laws are put in place for a reason, to keep balancement, to keep order. Otherwise, it will be utter chaos. And it's bigger than you. I tell gay people all the time,
amen.
It's bigger than you.
Amen, I'm sorry, brother. Amen. I'm with you. Amen. Praise the Lord.
It's just crazy, and I don't want to. The only thing I want to say too, because I'm gonna be quiet in a minute, is that a lot of times dealing with alchemy and science, when you dig deep into it and get scientifical with it, we all have to be geneticists, because what happens is genes are libraries, and what's recorded.
Stop. Let me ask you a question. Because
I'm ready to go somewhere.
You hit on so many points, a nigga got to stop your ass. A nigga got to be like,
Yeah, go.
Hey, you ready?
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Ant.
Yes, sir.
Hey, when we just talking about this in the mind mail?
Yeah. Yes. But we already know what's going on, so we got to let it flow. And we was just talking about it.
Just elaborate on the so above, so below, and the what the ancient Egyptians called the that exists above and below on these different levels of existence and these different galaxies that go through, spreading this love thing we talk about that has been misconstrued. So we have to take it back to just caring. And this has been going on for a long time. Could you break that down?
Yeah, about the beings lacking emotion. There's a lot of beings around in the universe and in the galaxies that don't have that emotion.
Not that part. You saying the right part, but I the wrong thing. the question was asked to me by somebody that we were around at the time. So, and they were asking the question, Blue Pill and one of my other partners, we were all building, and they were asking the question. They said, "What do you think about homosexuality?" And then I had to start breaking it down to them. I was like, well, Pops us that, there were homosexuality, right? And then there were hormone sexuality. And he was breaking it down about the different genetics on every level of existence and even off the planet. Like ATUN-RE was breaking it down about the barren, the fertility sites that's been happening on the Beer in heaven, in Pleiades, in Series A, Series B, everywhere where we show up, these different wars are going on. You follow? And there is no there is no level to it, because everything that has already been and now has to be replaced. That's why we're here to teach people the difference between hormone sexual and homosexual, because the deities that we see, in ancient Egypt are hermaphrodites. So we have to get into the question: are there hermaphrodites in Orion? Are there hermaphrodites on Nibiru? Are there homosexuality or hormone sexuality? You follow? And the difference. So we have to be, breaking that down. Like ATUN-RE was telling us that in this 42 correction, that there would be an adding of the chromosome. Y'all remember that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It'd be a third one.
Exactly, the third one.
Yep.
This would go back to your project, Blue Rock, that had to be continued, and not continued by just regular niggas. It had to be continued by the elders that were responsible, along with Murdoch, that was in this accident that split, that they say split the Milky Way, the moon, and made the Milky Way. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important that we bring the actual facts and, the genetic kits and the genies out of the bottle and introduce them to OSOICE as their new way of living, because this has been going on again for a long time. And when we talked about putting the devil in a box, right? And I would ask you guys, how do you think that is going to look if you were a news reporter, right? And you're reporting the news, and you have to report what you see, and you're saying, hold on, okay, this is OSOICE television, and we're right now live watching around the world the devil be trapped by his own words. Can you imagine that? And put into a box. So everybody, you know how white supremacists like to parade us around, and we'll get it, but it's you know what I'm saying? It'll be in front of the world to see that. And how would that look? What do you think that would look like? That would be
in the courtroom.
All right, now I'm gonna go on mute.
Brother Anthony, you still there? Hello?
Yes, sir. I'm still here,
okay.
and hell is low.
It is, yeah.
Y'all know I be multitasking, man. I gotta listen to y'all, and I don't want y'all to hear me working around in the trailer and stuff. You know what I mean? So
okay.
Y'all will be hearing shit like this.
But when it comes to the whole homosexuality thing, you know, one of the reasons why I don't take it so personal, and I had this discussion with my daughter the other day, is if I'm correct, ATUN-RE was saying that just genetically, that behavior is going to take care of itself by leading nowhere. Is that correct?
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, if you think about natural selection, anybody that's trying to live like that can't procreate. You can't even continue your genetics. So all you're doing is choosing to say, I'm wiping myself out. I don't want to be around no more. I don't even want my genes to be in flotation no more. That's what you're doing when you say, I'm going to go ahead and do this. So when you start bringing that to their attention, they go, oh, well, no, we can adopt. I'll be like, yeah, but is that your gene pool?
Is that passing your genetic information on?
It ain't passing your genes on now, is it? That's the Aldebaran way.
Okay. Yeah, I had to share that with my daughter because she always beats me up, like sometimes telling me that I'm anti-gay when I talk about the agenda and not what I see going on. And I'm like, no, baby.
You're not anti-happy at all. You're not anti-happy.
No, that's right. The guy happy. That's right.
Just bring the true meaning back to the word. And then we can take that, and get them back there. We make them hormone because that's what it is. It's the hormones that cause them to want to just have sex with everything. They're not being guided right. Hormones all out of whack, all out of control. They're being controlled by pornographic images all day, every day. It's being flashed into their subconscious mind. They don't even know what's making them so daggone horny. They have no idea. And it's all geared towards the women, if you think about it. Pumping them up and getting them, and getting the men to think a certain way about women. That's crazy. It's a lot of men want the woman that they with to do something they saw a woman do on some porno. And she be looking going, that ain't, that ain't my body. I can't do that shit. But good old, I ain't going to say good old, but badass Lou got us watching the motherfuckers, Got us thinking that that's how you supposed to get down. And I remember, I ain't going to lie to you, that's how I learned. My dad tried to have the birds and the bees talk with me way too early in my life. I was like 8 years old. He tried to talk to us about birds and the bees, and I still didn't get it. But when I got older, I had an uncle, and he had a collection out of this world. So he exposed me and my brother to that crap when we was younger, So when we started messing around with girls, we was expecting it to be a certain way. Period, point blank. That's what it did to our mind. It just warps your perception of what love is and what having, procreation is. Because they got us calling procreation sex. We're supposed to be professionally creating.
It's crazy that you said that because sex is looked at like the word sick, right?
That's what
and
it
I
is.
Was saying, if this is happening on this plane, this dimension, then this is happening and already been happening at every point where you follow. That's why I was looking at the war.
Breaking up.
That's why.
Yeah, you're breaking up again, brother.
I apologize.
Hey, brother. I'm sorry. It's hard for us to follow you, big brother.
Okay, I was just saying that's tripped out because me and you were just talking about everywhere that we go, you follow, and we win because this is the breakdown from 9 to the 6 that happens every 26,000 years when our story has to be retold. This is the breakdown of all the information through Partner Bab Yanu, who's coming back and teaching us about the hormones, and the homos. You follow? And I'm just looking at it. We are teaching each other how to care, even if somebody is a homosexual. That if you at war, you know, that homosexual in the military, I don't know if y'all ever been in the military, but that homosexual could save your life. So we're not judging people. We're at war, and we know that they're victims because some of them are hormone sexuals, and some of them are homosexuals, and you have different beings on the planet right now who are really transgender that are out there, not to be, you know, silent about those individuals in this what we call race war or what we call correction.
Hey, Sergeant Soldier. Hey, Sergeant Soldier. You was breaking up. You was breaking up again.
My fault, man. I tried to call in on another phone.
You on the other line now? You on the different line?
Go through the 9 needs to break down throughout the whole galaxy or in other galaxies and why everything is happening. You know?
I couldn't hear everything you just said. It was chopped up. It's almost every 2 words to chop. I'm so sorry, my brother. I just want to be clear in which, you know, we can't really
follow.
Yeah, and you know we want to.
No doubt, no doubt.
I think dang, man. Daggone phone connections or something, man. And then that right there, shit, I'll be glad when we can get more finesseful at it. Man, that's a doozy. He was about to go in, too.
For real, though.
Always, man. Always. He's just dropping it, you know, because it's not necessarily, you know, we know they're not our adversaries. We know they're not our opponents, so to speak.
Yeah, that's what I had to break down to my daughter. I told her, like I said, if I step outside and I see some people harassing somebody on, you know, a level just because of their, you know, sexual orientation, I'm gonna be the first bullying somebody about to do some violence. I'm gonna be the first one to step up to defend a person like that. You know.
That's right. Anything inhumane and non-righteous, I'm gonna definitely stand against something non-righteous, man.
No doubt,
no doubt. On somebody just because you know what I mean, you got a problem with them being what you know who they think they are. Hey, step away from them. You ain't gotta cause bodily harm to that individual.
That's right. That's right. It's beast mentality.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Beast and prey. And don't nobody. I mean, and once we get out of that mentality of wanting to be monsters. Because we want to be that. Video game mentality got us wanting to be monsters. The sports world, you know, everybody that's been an athlete before knows when you out there, they want you to be in such a savage zone when you play sports. You know, you want you, hey, care about him, but you go out there and you make sure you blow his ass up when he catch that ball. And you do it. And then out there, now he out there paralyzed, and you thinking, shit, I didn't have to do that. Your coach had you put a battery pack in your back and wound you up and sent you out there with all your force and energy. You know what I mean? So, you know, that shit right there teaches us to be very, very gritty, you know, savage. And what we encourage each other on the football field to be beasts. We encourage that shit. We call each other that.
You know
when
what?
Somebody is quote unquote good or something, my man's a beast. And you be like, dang, he can't be a god, huh? He can't be an elder. He can't be an Elohim. He can't be a Ray, a Ra. He can't be none of that. He got to be a beast. He went straight to that level.
You know what you just made me think of, Shine and Brave, is that, you know, the mission is create a new, right? Is the children need new games to play. to.
That's right. Give me 1 second. I'm about to merge in Brother Dewan.
Yeah, okay.
1 second.
Okay.
Shout it out, yes, sir.
All right, he's
Shout
back.
it out.
He's back.
Hey, sorry about that, man. I apologize about that, folks.
Yes, sir. We already know, my brother. Man. You ain't got to be about Apollo. Just be about Asaru.
That nigga, if that ain't simple,
we ain't gonna invoke Apollo. We're gonna invoke Asar, and we'll say we sorry.
If it ain't sick, say that shit, boy.
I'm
just trying to practice what Chief be teaching us, man. Chief be correcting our speech a lot, and I like to listen to his corrections, and I really, really pay attention to what I say. I try to watch how I deliver my words, man.
Oh, you must be related to the cans, then. You must be related to the cans.
The who?
The cans.
The cans family.
The cans.
You know the cans.
I'm the Abel family.
Okay. My cousin, my brother.
I'm able.
I'm able. I'm able too.
That's right. Because I'm telling you, that's the first thing I asked when I first met Tank. I was like, shoot, I don't want to know why. I want to know when, how, and what. I want to do service. You know what I mean? I ain't about no bullshit, man. You know, and when I do some service, you know what I mean. I wanted to be at least categoried or stockpiled or whatever to do with it. You know, don't want it to be in vain and be sitting on it. You know, but that's what I'm about, putting in some work for our people, man. Y'all seen that movie, The Spook That Sat by the Door, right?
No, I never seen that shit.
Yeah, I ain't finished watching, but
that's the country ass slavery shit. I ain't want to watch that shit. That shit hurt my heart. Just got the goddamn man.
It's not. It ain't country. It ain't slavery. It ain't none of that, brother. You gotta watch it, man. You missing out on a great treat if you ain't seen that one.
Hey,
Mark from Anaheim. He the one who turned me on to that.
Hey, Mark from Anaheim is a motherfucker, ain't he?
Gracious, I made it.
Hey, that nigga be watching the shit out of them white girls, helping them with their backstroke.
Yes, indeed. Hey, I know this. Hey, when we get back to that, how our people was in the 70s, you know what I mean, with the Black Power, we had code, we had handshakes that took probably 30, 40 seconds to get done doing.
Yeah. I remember that.
Language in itself. The handshakes were a language.
See these young boys do that now.
They got their special way. They got their special way of doing it.
Hey, you know what fucked me up about Mark from Anaheim while we were talking about him? Man, that nigga didn't come out. I goddamn Dick Gertie, you know what I'm saying, on how he got killed or whatever. I just knew this nigga was gonna come out. Like, yeah, I got some secret information. I got some That nigga was quiet as a church mouse.
Yeah.
About the passing of Baba Dick Gregory.
Yeah. I knew he was gonna come out with some facts. I talk conspiracy. Right. I knew that nigga just had some instant, actual facts right now. Facts
like Baba
now.
Yeah, like Dick Gregory.
Yeah, I was waiting for this nigga. That nigga didn't say shit. I'm like, damn, this, damn, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I just heard what his son had said. His son, I think, who is a doctor, this is Dick Gregory's son, had said there's something to do with his veins, you know what I'm saying, and from, you know, the stress put on his body from fasting and whatnot, you know, when he was protesting, you know, that it just led to his eventual demise, that there wasn't anything. That's just the information.
There they go with that.
That was his son. That was his son. His son put that out.
I know. Right? I know it's his son. I know.
They can get your children. They can get your children though.
It's true too. Yeah. Dr. York, an example of that. Yeah, you're right. With Jacob York.
Hey. So whenever somebody talk to ATUN-RE, we gonna ask them, was it the Knights of Templar? White supremacy. Good old white.
You already know. white supremacy.
Good old white supremacy.
Hey, I like Nelly Fuller be saying how these motherfuckers is, man. I love that little cartoon, that little
nigga, that cartoon, nigga. Nigga.
Yeah, man. I got some and here's another thing Tom wanted to say. When you do got you a homeboy, right, that is of Caucasian descent, that motherfucker, if he is your homeboy for sure, he'll die for you. Now I know how the motherfuckers get down. Now they some killers, but you have to you gotta have them kind of on a short leash if you befriend them like that. They pledge loyalty to you on that level. They'll traitor on their own people for you. But it just depends. It just depends on what you got in common with them and how you bond with them. But I know I done had some white boys in my life growing up that if I said it, they would have gave me some guns. They'd have been like, man, here, this, you know what I mean? They get down like that. You know, they just off rip. You know?
Them niggas like Eminem. Them niggas like Eminem, huh?
Right. And, you know, and they you know how they is. You know, they only fuck with colored women. If it's Asian, they good with it. If it's Mexican, they good with it. If it's black, they good with it. And they don't even fuck with their own women. You know, they love to be with the brothers. This dude go to the black barber shop, get his hair cut all the time. And, you know, if you heard him on the phone right now, you wouldn't even know he was white. A white boy from Florida. You know what I mean? You know, he got a whole lot of problems, too. And I'll tell you, that's one thing they love to relate on is problems. They come to you and be like, nigga, I know you got some problems. You black. Let me talk to you for a minute.
Damn, get that kind of thing.
You know, let me talk to you for a minute. Yeah, I'd have had white men approach me like that on the job. I know you know something about this. And they just come to me with it like, yeah, man, so what am I supposed to do about this and then that? And I'll be like, man, I don't know. Get to a lawyer. You better get you a fucking lawyer. You know what I mean? But they do. They think they automatically know you know. You know, because they put you in them situations to learn that life. So they automatically know. And then those ones that feel sorry for you because of what they people done, they're always talking hatred towards their people around you. They're always trying to win your respect and your trust. Those dudes got a whole lot to prove. That's where that keep your enemies, you know, your friends close and your enemies closer. You can use a Caucasian like that. You know, he got a lot to prove to you. He'll go above and beyond to prove to you he right. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a brother, he'd be like, well, nigga, fuck you then. You don't believe me, nigga. You know, it's all good. You know, white dude be like, you don't believe me? Let me show you a thing or two, buddy. And they'll take your ass right out there and show you how to shoot. I'm telling you, they got guns galore. They've been planning for a race war since they was born. And they tell me about it all the time with all that deer hunting they be doing. Every white man I'm cool with always talk about, man, I got some deer meat. You got to try, buddy. And I'll be thinking to myself, I don't even eat deer meat. I love deers. You know what I mean? Hey, I got ostrich meat. How about that? You eat ostrich meat? I'll be like, nah, I don't eat ostrich meat. How about gator meat? You had gator meat? I'll be like, no, man, I don't eat gator meat. How about snake meat? You ever had rattlesnake? I'll be saying, what? Y'all eat all of that shit? Just digesting everything, just putting it in their bodies. And I'm like, look, y'all, they have no idea what. I take that back. They do know how bloodthirsty they are. They're proud of it. The thing is they get weary when you recognize how evil it is and you're not with them on it. That's when they get scared of you. They start going, oh, shit, we got a self-righteous one. They don't like for nobody to be standing up for the right thing. I'm trying to tell you. I've heard some wicked things come out of these motherfuckers' mouths. I've seen them do some wicked things in person and on television. And I'll be thinking to myself, and the world can't see this is the beast? It's so obvious to me, man. That's why I was like, look, brother, shoot, it's levels to this consciousness, man. That awareness, it's levels to it. A lot of our homosexual sisters, or should I say hormone sexual sisters, the ones that have scars that haven't healed from childhood, from being molested and raped by their own fathers and uncles and brothers and foster parents, and that shit is what does it to them, man. They be hurt, you know, and they hate men after that. They just hate men. They have a hatred for men to the point to where they're willing to just be with women until they realize that shit don't work neither. Then they be in the crossroads or in between. Most of them turn gay after they didn't have children nowadays. So the baby girl got to grow up saying that you know, her mama loving a woman.
Fact. Actual fact.
You know? That's true, yeah. And it's implanted like they're making it all right. I ain't gonna say okay because that's not ours. All right. That's what they're making it. They're trying to make it all right for the babies to see two men in the house, raising them, bringing them up, taking care of them. They go to school, then they get talked about by children in the school, and then what happens? They have a gay teacher come in, and then they sit down with the whole class, and they let them air out their opinions, and then they tell them it's okay, and then they let the kids with the homosexual parents view how hurt they are, and then people start to love and care about that, and then the next thing you know, children are going, it's all right to be homosexual.
That's my daughter. I can see the mind conditioning when I talk to her.
They're so impressionable, you know what I mean? They're so impressionable, man, and this beast knows it that when we send them to school, which is shul, which is hell, that we send them right in there for the demons to be teaching them. And we come home. Did you get your lessons today? Your lessons today? Did somebody make you less of a son today? More of a beast? Yes? Yes? Did they teach you? Did they turn that backwards? Did they teach you today? They don't learn you. They don't want it in real. They don't want it to be in real time. When you turn back, learn, that's what you got, in real. They're making us see everything ass backwards and upside down. So our children are going in there, we're sending them in there, and they're learning everything ass backwards. We got to turn them back around again, get them reading from right to left again, so they can see these spells that's being played on them, all the trickery. Get them to speak the language that's being spoken within the language, because it is. Anytime I hear a chief spell a word out, I hear him speak another language too. Anybody else hear that?
Mm-hmm.
If you spell the letters of the word out, you're speaking sounds and tones as well. And if you spell out the tones, you're spelling a whole other word. Y is also spelled W-H-Y. And Y is also Y, isn't it? Y is also W-Y. And the word Wyoming.
Wi-Fi.
Yep. W-I. Yep. If it sounds like it, you know what I mean? It's what it is. You know? So, I mean, this is the trickery that's being played on us from childbirth on up, and that's what's plaguing our children today. We keep sending them in public school. We keep sending them in the public hell. The public queue. And you talk about lick. And I ain't trying to have a dirty mind, but I know the beast got a dirty mind.
Hey, what you said pubic? When you said pubic, what chromosomes is being added? Why? The correction is why. Wi-Fi. Get it? You're being sped up. Wi-Fi. He said there will be a Y. Mm-hmm. Technology is sped up. And these are the Wi-Fi for clones, Wi-Fi for they say what are the 42 corrections that they had to we had to have done before they got back?
Well, who's asking that question? Wi-Fi. And then they put it in everybody's household. Who's asking that? Somebody's asking the question. We got it up in our houses going, you got your Wi-Fi password? I need your Wi-Fi password. Y'all ain't got Wi-Fi? Y'all niggas broke. It make you feel ashamed to not have it. They're like, oh, man, I got to get in the Wi-Fi. Don't nobody want to come over there? Your children be mad at you. Hey, can I go over to my friend's house? And you know why? They need to get to the Wi-Fi.
We in the Matrix.
That's
we all, what they say in the movies, the Matrix, they say if you're in a cell that you can't smell.
Sergeant Soldier?
Huh?
What is spy?
No,
you know, and I'm saying, like, as far as the Greek letters, what is that? You know,
I was thinking that. I was saying alpha, the circle was turned inside out to the square, and he said the only thing you can measure it is 3 pi. He said 3.14. He said you know what I'm saying? The pi. That's how we turn the dot, the line, the circle into the square. Where you know I missed the G, but you know what I'm saying. This square. This is when he was saying in the book, the circle, the square. You know what I'm saying? Part 1 to it. Turn it out. So that's why I was seeing the devil placed into a square, because we started from the center seat. You get it? And that same devil will be trapped in his 4 corners. You remember we were talking about when the Nibiru crashed, we had the 4 winds? Yeah. I was talking about how they got trapped in the beings. Yeah. Those Meldekian beings that was used and Ray engineered. And became a center sun. A center sun. Yeah. And ATUN-RE as the button. You know, to end this project, people are going to ask why. How do you spell why? Why? How do you spell why? The double U, the higher U, and the lower U. And this has happened. I don't think this is the first time that 9 ether has broken down to 6 ether. We have stories, like we said, there are wars in heaven. You follow?
Yes.
So these are the different cycles that ATUN-RE gave us in the actual facts. He was like facts. He was like the 9 ether genes break down to the 6, right?
Right.
The 6. Remember, he said the devil. He said your children go out and become devils.
What is 6 the number of, Brother Dewana?
Sex.
If 6 is the number of imperfection. Why is
imperfection?
Imperfection. Because it's 1 less than 7, which is the number of perfection.
Perfection, God.
That's what ATUN-RE just taught us. If anybody was listening on Sunday when he chimed in, that's what he said.
That's why the 7 in perfection. That's why that's the alchemy with the 3. Because there's what you see, there's one side, there's the other side, and then he said, that is the middle, there's the center seat, what you don't see.
Yeah.
And that's who's replacing the order back to trap the devil from the center seat to change the circle. OSOICE, you follow?
Mm-hmm.
And trap him from changing the circle and putting him into a square.
Right.
And then that's why I asked y'all, how do y'all think that would look reporting live from OSOICE television? You dig?
You gonna have to trap. How you gonna trap him? You gonna have to trap him in somebody's body, in somebody's mind?
We're gonna trap him with his words, because we're gonna pop this hologram up, and this motherfucker going.
That's why I said the courtroom. That's why when you. Yeah. That's funny you say that, man, because if you don't mind, I was just vibing on this the other day, a long time ago when I had read the Metanetta, and it was saying that the Heru was going to bring Set to court, and his own words were going to judge him. And then I had listened to the Young Elders video when he had ATUN-RE speaking about bringing, all them James B. Fire, but bringing Baba's case back around with the hologram.
You just noticed.
Yeah.
So when Brother Duanu was just saying how would it look if we was reporting from OSOICE Live, I saw a courtroom in my mind. The trap. You know, that's what I saw.
There it is.
A courtroom being trapped by his own words.
Hey, but you know what's crazy?
Written in the
it's going to be on paper. It's going to be on paper. It's going to be a contract. Remember, Anu is always signs the contract. You feel me? Make sure that. Okay. And you know, before they let Doc out, who's going to sign the contract? Doc.
Huh?
Right? His signature. Ready? Look at the word. His signature who?
Sure.
Nature.
Get it.
Yep.
Bro. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, you see that? Yeah, you gonna eat your cornbread.
Hey, don't you give that man your cornbread. You give him your cornbread one time, you're going to have to give him your cornbread every day, and then he's going to have you washing his drawers.
Hey, man, we about to take the devil's cornbread, man. We about to take the devil's cornbread, man.
I like that.
We gonna put his ass in that box. See how he like it.
Ass whooping on the movie Life. Murphy's name was Ray. Now, let's not get that twisted. His name was Ray. He fought that big motherfucker named Goldmile.
Wow.
Ain't no coincidence that man's name was Goldmile. You know what I mean? So it was like Ray was going up against his brother or his big brother, or you know what I mean? Like he was going up against Lou. Like, nigga, I got to fight your ass. Ain't nobody gonna help me, but I'm gonna stand up for what I believe in or what I stand for, so to speak. And he put the hell on his truth. You know?
That green light.
And they respected him for the whole time after that, man. They followed what Ray said after that, didn't they? Claude and Ray had mad pull after he fought Goldmouth. Didn't he?
Got his Ray check.
Yeah.
Got it checked.
But he had to have no fear, though. And he told Claude, which is Cloud, right? And you look at Claude and Cloud, and why would they name that man that? You feel me? And then what was Rick James' name in that movie? he had an old player name, but Rick James was the dude that sent them down south to get the hooch, to get the whiskey. I forget what his name was, and Spanky, I think. It was Spanky, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Right? And we all know what a spanking is. And what happened when he sent them niggas down south? They got their ass whipped.
Man.
I'm telling you. And Ray and Claude, which is Ray and Cloud, sunlight and clouds, working together. I'm trying to tell y'all better start looking at these movies, man. A lot of the alchemy is done in these movies on us. A lot of it.
Hey, nigga, we in the boom boom room, nigga, right now.
Yeah. Why would that man call it the boom room?
Because you know what? We about to fire on this motherfucking beast so motherfucking hard with this shit. That's why we got to get back on, you know what I'm saying, your spot. Niggas got a goddamn good Spock, man.
And listen to this.
Anybody got Spock on Facebook or something, or any motherfucking way to contact Spock, bro?
You say, brother?
Anybody got Spock on Facebook or any goddamn thing? This nigga.
That would be our liaison. You know, Tank could probably get a hold of him. You know what I mean?
Nah, we gotta stop leaving everything on Tank. We gotta start thinking.
I mean, that's him calling. You know what I mean? That's phone calls. That ain't, you know. What about that way? What
about Young Elder? Or what about Consul?
Well, see, I got Consul's number. I don't have Young Elder's number or Stock's number. You know what I mean?
Anybody know Stock's name so we can look him up on Facebook? I'm sure we can pull up Google and look at the album and get his name, because I know he's getting publishing rights, you know what I'm saying, for that material. So I know he gonna put his motherfucking name right there. So we gonna have to do a little investigation, y'all.
True that.
I don't even know what song the nigga did or nothing. I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, well, no diggity, no doubt, right?
He did the no diggity, yeah. I like the way you did
no diggity.
No diggity.
No
like bag it up.
Hey, who made that shit again?
No diggity.
Who made that shit again? I forgot. I remember that shit, though. Who made that shit?
Teddy Riley and them.
Made the track, I think.
Blackstreet?
Blackstreet. Blackstreet, yeah. Teddy Riley and all that.
Hey, is that Tree? Tree?
No, that was me.
No, that's Maurice.
Anthony.
Hey, Reese.
Maurice.
Talking, yeah.
I thought Tree was in the back. Hey, would you pull up that album right quick on your console? No diggity.
I would have to get off the call. I'm just on my phone.
See,
I don't got no computer.
Okay.
Let me see if my brother set up. What's up?
Download Zoom.
I got my computer open. Don't worry about it. Okay. Hold on. Just tell me what to say in Google. I'm about to go to Google. All right. Hold on 1 second. You know I can't type fast here. I got this together.
Hey, but while you doing that, though, I'm gonna tell Brother Maurice. I ain't telling you nothing. I'm asking you to download.
Damn.
Download the Zoom app.
Hey, you gonna eat that cornbread?
Good sir.
You gonna eat that cornbread?
Zoom app. So you can get on the Zoom app with us, and then we can do the presentation and slideshow. And then when he got something he want to show you, you can see it on the screen.
Hey, you gonna eat your cornbread? You gonna eat your cornbread?
He said, man, that shit was fire too. Now that we broke that down, now you know why Ray spoke up for Claude. You know what I mean? For the Cloud, Ray had to speak up for that nigga because Cloud was always getting what? Pushed around.
That's right.
Always. They control the weather through the jet stream. The manipulation of the jet stream, pushing the clouds in directions, and the clouds is who? They're our ancestors. They haven't reached certain planes of existence outside of that sphere that they're trapped in. But if you think about how much me and Consul Elder we was talking about this, clouds weigh what 70 T-Rexes would weigh. Like if you look at a cluster of dark clouds, that's probably 70, equal to about 70 T-Rexes. And that right there is not falling on your head all at once. Now you got to ask yourself, if it fell like that, it would kill almost everybody in the city or state it fell on, right? But it stays right up there in that sphere as a weight and then rains down on us a little drop at a time. So that right there is a system that we have lost touch with. When back in the days we paid attention to the elements because we knew the element was connected to us. We knew that that was a dimension, a realm, a place we go to. So when we're looking up here in the clouds, you're looking at your ancestors, and when you're looking at rays of sunlight, you're looking at beings that vibrate on that density. And they're giving you information as you sun gaze and bathe in the sun, and they feeding you and massage you with information, man. That light is information. All things are light anyway. In a crystalline matrix, a little system, a little solidified system. It's all energy. And energy is light, and light is information. All of it's information. It's intelligence. It's just like the symbiote. It's like the venom symbiote. It's a conscience gas in itself. It's conscience. How could I say it? Conscious 9 ether. It's self-aware. And we get bodies. And then when we get bodies, we're able to walk around in the third density thinking we tough shit, walking through all of the higher beings that are shining on us all the time, taking care of things all the time. That's right here in our faces, and we can't even see them no more because we're on the third density constantly. You start speeding up your vibration, I guarantee you start seeing some of that sunlight as beings just looking at you. You start seeing all kinds of stuff. There's no such thing as outer space, like Chief tells us. There's no such thing as outer space. Space is filled. It's something in every bit of space. It's something in every bit of space. As you open your and let the rays of the sun shine through to show you all of the dust you got floating around in your house.
True that.
And you be thinking to yourself, damn, that's in the air? And wonder why you can't breathe. Yeah. Open the window. The greatest eliminator of odor is oxygen.
Fresh air.
And time.
That's why I like living in the country, man. Fresh air, man. Oof.
As soon as you get readjusted.
Wait. Hey, excuse me, y'all. Is our boy in No Diggity dude that featured Dr. Dre and Queen Pen? Okay, I look up Black Street members, and it says songwriter was Chauncey Hannibal and Teddy Riley, William Stewart, and Linus Walters.
We would have to ask Elder Counsel. He might know him or Tank or somebody might know what his name
That's
is.
all I know.
And he'll be able to tell you which one of those. I don't know. I don't even want to pretend to know.
Yeah, same here.
So which one does he look like? Which one is the?
I've never seen him either, brother.
Never seen the picture. Just heard him a couple of times on a couple of the progress calls.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Goddammit, I'm trying.
Made some progress. You got some names to pick from.
Huh?
Hey, y'all. Chief wanted me to tell y'all, or not wanted me, but he passed a message to Aminette, and Aminette, we was talking earlier, and she said to mention it, that he wants us to be a little bit more direct when he tells us what to do when he gets to Atlanta, or when he gets to Georgia, so to speak, because I don't know if he's going to be in Atlanta or not. But when he gets to Georgia, he wants us to be a little bit more in sync with what he tells us to do, simply because it's the alchemical war. They're going to be attacking him real heavy, alchemically. So he's going to need our participation and cooperation without question, as you always hear him say.
10-4.
10-4.
I mean, so I hope, we got to practice that dance too. Let's not forget that as part of the orders he gave, the alchemical orders he gave, and the ritual, whatever he got planned to do, we got to help him with it. You know what I mean? And the dance is part of it. And it's only, I think, 2 steps of the dance he wants us to memorize. Only two dance moves. That's it. So we got to watch that video and study that video and find out where locations of the words. And we'll do that. You know, we're going to do that soon. So, and, you know, in privacy, yo, I'm not trying to demand anything. I'm not trying to demon or bring a demon in. You know what I mean?
I got this big mirror I got to move into my room so I can do it, so I can see myself. Make sure I'm doing it right.
You know, we're going to laugh, but that's good energy. The laughing is energy. You know?
So thanks for reiterating that. But,
Think about
Brother
this,
Anthony.
If we was part of a sacred order of alchemists, if we are part of the sacred order of alchemists that Melchizedek is heading, and his, you know, and the Messiah Yahshua was after the order of Melchizedek, and we was probably all his students long ago, and he getting us back in order and back in shape, and the alchemy is where it's going to be at for us in the future. Right now, this business stuff we taking care of, this is very small, childish stuff that we have to master that he's waiting on us to master. This ain't nothing for him, man. ATUN-RE gave us $1 million ideas, like he told our sister Aminette earlier, $1 billion ideas, and we still have yet to do anything with them. So we moving now. We're going to move, and, you know, we'll talk offline, off the phone line more about that, you know, individually. Y'all will find out, you know, what's going on or who's what. From Elder Consul or our sister Aminette, you know what I mean?
Hey, and don't forget to tell everybody to download the Monday.com app.
Monday.com app for, you know, we're going to do scheduling and things on there, and we're going to have a good itinerary of what the shows will be about and things from there, so people will be able to check that list to find out what current events are coming up. You know what I mean? That'll be a good way too. That's, you know, we getting way more organized.
No
way
doubt.
More organized. Like the endocrine system in the body. We got to be organs. And the organs work in the body together. When one organ start acting crazy, the other one starts to fail because he got to work extra hard because the other one is failing. You know, so we got to make sure all the organs is in good health. All of us. Go ahead, y'all. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Y'all there?
Yeah, we listening.
All right. Well, I mean, you know, hey, I was thinking about this too the other day. I wanted y'all to hear this analogy, right? As a human being, as a human being in existence on Earth, water is the best example of how most of us move. And when you think about it, your touch is just like that, like water. Water can be what? As solid as it needs to be, soft as it needs to be, and at any given time. And you know, your hand is softest when it's open, unless you, lay it flat or smack it hard on the surface. And you know, if you lay flat on some water, if you jump off that diving board and you come down flat on the water, what's going to happen? Smack, it's going to feel like you're hitting concrete, right? So when you look at us, you have the ability to be as soft as you need to be with the open hand in your left, and as blunt force as possible, too, with the fist, or a closed fist. Because anytime water is grouped together and concentrated in any force or manner, it you know, it's like fire, like a water hose. You know what I mean? If it's concentrated, you know what I mean? You can apply pressure with water. Water is also a shape-shifting mechanism, or shape-shifting molecule, or you know, element. It's shape-shifting. You know, so we, as semen, we shape-shift too. A lot of us are in a lot of situations. We be in situations we survive because we know how to adapt immediately. You know what I mean? And we've shaped and molded to the situation. And some of us, we like to come down like a blunt force of water. Some of us like to be boiling hot water. You know what I'm saying? But we maintain flexibility, and you see that in our rhythm. You see it even when cats fight. We don't like the, white people, they lead feet when they fight. They real heavy foot. You know, when you see one of the light feet, it's astronomical to see a white person that can dance real good. You know, when you see brothers, we square up, we knuckle up, whether we wrestling or not. It's rhythm involved in it. It looked like some dancing going on. I seen two dudes, they was tussling and they was spinning in a circle for about 30 seconds before they gathered ground, just spinning. Because that's how the weight was being transferred. And one didn't want to be thrown, so he kept going with the throw. And the weight just kept being shifted. I was like, now look at this shit here. And these niggas have no idea they dancing for real. And imagine how that looks on a micro level, what we be doing when we fight. It's like molecules coming together, atoms coming together or something, you know? We got to start looking at everything full spectrum so that it helps us continue to stay in a positive vibration. If you don't look at everything from all spectrums, man, you'll be pissed off at stuff you shouldn't be pissed off at. Because once you understand the nature or stand on the principle of the nature of a thing, like you're dealing with a snake, and somebody then told you this brother steals, and you let that person in your house, don't you get mad when they steal something? It was your fault. Because you already knew the nature of the being you let in. And you never laid down any ground rules. And you got to be prepared for conflict when you lay down ground rules when you're dealing with a beast. You ain't gonna tell me what to do. How many of y'all that had nigga, when you come in here, please take your shoes off? Well, why you got your shoes on? Well, nigga, it's my carpet. I clean the motherfucker. Take your shoes off, please. Nah, I'm gonna go wait in the car. You get attitudes like that. People cannot stand to be told what to do. When 9 times out of 10, guess what? We don't know what to do. We just doing shit. I like to be led by somebody that knows where we going. You know? So when I follow somebody I know for sure is taking me somewhere that I trust. Otherwise, I want to be with you on that journey right alongside of you. So I always say what? Y'all hear me say it all the time. I don't understand what you're saying, brother. I stand on the same principles as you. I agree. So you can cut the under out and stand on that. I understand ATUN-RE. You know, I understand a lot of, a young elder. I understand a lot of stuff he said. I understand a lot of our council, a lot of the elders. I be understanding fully. And as soon as I find out that I need to learn something and I don't know something that somebody kicking, I'm understanding that. That's how I look at it. When it's something that I already am aware of, I stand on the same principles as that. That's me letting you know, yeah, my brother, I studied that too with you.
I overstand.
Yeah, but overstanding is an overview. That's what ATUN-RE would have most of the time because he is where the question and answer meet in the middle. Dealing with ATUN-RE, you're going to find out how to answer questions with the question. That's what he's doing with us. He's not flipping us inside out. He's making us go back within to the center.
Hey, yeah, that's that one. I take one step to you. You take one step to Allah. I take one step to you, and meet you in the middle.
Yeah, and we'll keep coming closer. You know what I mean? He said, "Hold on tight to the hem of his star."
Man,
definitely, we're gonna be understanding ATUN-RE for a while until we stand on the same principles as him.
And he know the way.
Doing what he does.
Pop the rock. He know the way. He know Pop the rock.
Yeah.
Pop the rock. I can dig.
That's right. He is the way.
He is the way, and the truth, and the light.
Mhm.
Are we the only three? Are we the only three on the line?
Realistic.
Is it just us three still going?
Probably got some brothers on the line, but they dozing in and out because they work early in the morning and they hanging on like my big brother over here.
That's what I'm about to do, man.
He be on the line, bro. He just be zoned out listening like, Until we done talking shit.
I'm about to go ahead and lay my head down, man, and get ready for the morning.
No problem.
Yeah.
Brother
Love you too,
I
man.
gotta call you. What time can I call you tomorrow, man? So,
oh shoot, man! I'll go to work at 7 times. Whenever I know you, in Ohio, I'm in Virginia, man. So whenever you be getting up later, just give me a shout, man. You know what I'm saying? We chop it up, man. I miss you, man.
Download the app. Tell everybody.
Monday.com.
Yeah, Monday.com
and Zoom. Okay.
Yeah, on your laptop. If you got a laptop or a desktop, you can download them on there, or you can download them on your phone too.
Or your tablet.
Okay, 10-4.
All right.
And I enjoyed it, man, so much. So y'all brothers be cool, man. Love y'all, and I'll be rapping with y'all again.
Hey, Reese, let me tell you one thing.
Love you too. Shout it out. Go ahead.
All right. Break it down. Break it down, Guana.
Hey, Reese, you know that Zoom is going to allow us to be in the same room with each other. I mean, literally through the video, and then be able to record it and share it at the same time and go live on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh wow!
At the same
That's gonna be taking it to the next level.
So we're gonna be able to invite everybody to the OSOICE business meetings. You know what I'm saying? Over the social network. So we can start, pushing our affiliate program, and everybody has a product and a service, and everybody has, some businesses that we can start bringing people into and start generating some money with, Chief, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. That's beautiful. I'm down with the program.
I'm going to call him tomorrow so we can talk about it in private, all right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to call Brother Maurice tomorrow, and I'm going to share with him the business team and all of that, and what we're getting ready to do ASAP.
Exactly.
So ASAP. Don't worry about this shit no more.
All right.
Man, no more, bro. No more.
Looking forward to it, man. All right. Well, y'all brothers be peace, man. Shaddah Da, man, and I love y'all.
You too, my brother. Shaddah Da.
Love you more.
All
Love you more.
All right.
Shaddah Da.
No doubt.
Yeah. But, brother Dewanu.
Yeah.
What time you got to get up? You got to go to?
No, nigga, I got to make sure you motherfucking get where you going, nigga.
Hey, my brother. Hey, that's why I love you, because I know you Kyrie.
You love your black ass too.
You know what I mean? Hey, Kyrie, that's care. And when I looked at the word care, and I separated it into two different, you know what I mean? I was like, man, that's Kyrie. That's the spirit.
Bruh, I didn't even catch that shit, bruh. I was thinking the word care in my mind, but when you said Kyrie, I was thinking the word care in my mind, so I couldn't, and I had my finger in my ear like damn, that's crazy. That's the mind mail.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I love Kyrie, man.
Hey, you and me both, man.
And that young nigga, man, because we grew up religiously, you know what I'm saying, thinking about him and being taught by our parents. And I told my mama, you programmed me. I was a clean slate when I got here. Knowing I wasn't clean when I got here, I was just waiting for the DNA explosion to goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
Man, they had me expecting for him to be this thus thou art, dude.
Man, well.
So to hear how not just elegant how he speaks, but at the same time how can I say this? How like us.
It's like these, those, and thous, but when he's talking to the devil, he's like, these nuts, nigga. Your motherfucking mouth, devil. White supremacy.
Hey, our parents, right? They hear him say one cuss word. Hey,
listen, cut that off, bro. Listen, bro. When you talking about Jesus, don't cuss, bro. You just lost me at that, bro. You just lost me.
they say one profane word, they go, "Oh no, I know that ain't the spirit of," you know what I mean? And I'll be thinking to myself, you don't even know the Bible. If you use the language,
that nigga was cussing and fighting.
Right.
Fucking Bible.
He called a woman in the Bible
a
female dog.
Yes.
Which is exactly. And that's never being addressed in church as that, because they use trickery and mind fuckery to get donations in church, and they don't want you thinking that the Messiah was like that, because of the pastor's image is not like that.
Not my Jesus.
And he can't. You're right. He's not like Jesus.
Not my Jesus.
And they don't know, because Jesus hung out with the people in, you know, that he was trying to straighten out and clean up.
Raymond type niggas.
Mhm.
He's a
all of us, any of us that know, because you know he's looking for the rioters, man. He's looking for the motherfuckers he knows that got heart. And we don't have as much fear as a lot of people do that go to church.
Do you want to ride or die?
Yeah, you know.
Come with me. Hail Mary, going to angry
tree. My pop's name is Michael, right? Michael L. Ricardo, which is Ray Cardu, right? And then I don't even attach my last name because that's a surname. I already know that don't belong to us. So his name is Michael Ricardo, right? And
right.
I'm like, that's why, because you got the warrior angel, archangel name, right? Who dared to be like L name, and then you got Ray Cardu, which means like my father. He in his life, he's been trying to do what? The right thing. He's been standing by what he feels is the right thing by any means, and he'll die by it. And he's strong-willed when it comes to that.
No drinking, no cussing.
Telling me that no drinking, no cussing, no smoking, no, you know what I mean, no nothing, bro. My dad is, when it comes to the definition of a square nigga.
Not my Jesus.
And I love him for it, because he put that amount of righteousness in me to stay out of any type of trouble.
Me too.
You know
Hashtag.
I've never jumped anybody. I've never been jumped. And
nigga, you keep living. You keep living.
Yeah, I know it's coming. That's why I've been training. Because I'm like, I always had it made up in my mind that whoever jumping me gonna be jumping me and one of their dudes at the same time. I know how to latch on.
And you gonna grab the first one. The first one gonna get it. He's
gonna be slowly dying. Hey, that dude might be dying while they kicking me. And they might want to be careful. You know, I had that mentality, always plow through the weakest one. You can't get it running start. You know what I mean? And you running at a motherfucker, I'll do a jump kick. You gonna move out the way for that unless he want to catch that kick.
Man,
when he do,
who gonna stand in front of a jump kick, bro? Who gonna stand in front of a jump kick, bro?
I know not from nobody that's 6'2" or above that.
Nigga, I wouldn't want to jump. A nigga would jump kick me in the butt.
You know, you wouldn't let Jim Brown kick you. I know that.
Nigga, I wouldn't let my mama kick me.
That's what I tell my sons.
I'm a fuck her ass up. I'm a fuck her ass up. She gets me.
I told my son, I said, you pick the one you think is the one you can run through, and you go at that dude. You run through him, and while you gotta be looking, because you're gonna be needing some large blunt.